remember when gangster rap was so motherfucking politically incorrect? When somebody would like lose their deal if they cursed and shit? Now what somebody would lose their deal for? If they tell the truth! So that means they all been lying to you! They've been lying to you! But we ain't gonna take this shit no more.
See, I'm not one of them niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I might not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I'm lit.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride of my day like a Mustang. I gotta watch on my wrist is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight at a time. See ya. But I send my baby to bring it right round. See ya.
Yo, it's your boy Light Buddha Mike back at it again with another TikTok live reaction for the fam. How's it going? Yo, Mad Labs, I see you out there. Said, man, it's hot in a mofo. Yeah, man, I came in early today. I was not about to get scorched. That shit, blistering skin type shit. Feel me? That shit crazy. But y'all know who I am. I am him.
I had found enlightenment. I had become a Buddha, an awoken one. The mind has a terrible enemy. His name is Mara, and he seeks to tempt and destroy. If I did not fear death, death had no power. Watching the moon that long night, I slowly understood that the way to avoid suffering is to free yourself from wanting anyone or anything, to be ready always to give and receive. I had found enlightenment. I had become a Buddha.
So I guess, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't supposed to be here in this anomaly. You know what I'm saying? This time variant. But low key somebody fucked it up, turned, and now they shut it down because they're afraid of what might come out. Too late for that. Too late.
Everyone wants to know what the hell happened in 2012. Because deep down, we all felt it. Something changed. That was the year CERN turned on the Large Hadron Collider, and they smashed particles together trying to find the God particle. But what if they did more than that? What if in that moment, they ripped a hole through the very fabric of our reality? There's a theory. A young physicist once said that when they found the Higgs boson, it might have caused a quantum implosion, collapsed our original universe, and some of us, just a few, shifted into the next closest reality. Think about the last 13 years, and yes, 13. That number means death and rebirth, cycles ending, dimensions folding. The Mandela effect? Not just false memory. It echoes from the world we lost. Fruit of the Loom had a cornucopia. The Monopoly Man had a monocle. Nelson Mandela died in the 80s. Except he didn't. And now? The Pentagon confirms UFOs are real. Government whistleblowers saying we've recovered non-human biologics. That would have been laughable in the old world. But not here. Because this isn't the same reality anymore. And you can feel it. I feel it. Nothing's quite right. Everything's just slightly off. We didn't survive 2012. We were rerouted, pulled from the wreckage of one reality and dropped into another. The truth is, we're not supposed to be here, but we are.
Mm-hmm. That's what makes us the Miles Morales of this time. We are the people they call the anomaly. Hey, we just exist in here, baby. You know what it is. You enjoy this entertainment. And don't get discouraged, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta build up a lot of courage to get through this shit. Keep it moving though.
For those of you living on the East Coast of the United States, like myself, this is important that you hear. It's important that you go click and watch the video, read the article, and everything else that I'm about to tell you. Listen, there is an anomaly that is swimming or moving up alongside Africa, and it's expected to possibly breach East Coast waters. Now, I don't know what it is. It's huge as fuck. It's a cluster of waves over 80 fucking feet high, spanning 2,000 miles. This is all real. This isn't conspiracy. This isn't bullshit. This isn't fake news. This is factual shit. Please, if you live on the East Coast, click the link in my profile. Go to the articles tab and read it for yourself, or go on Google or your favorite search engine and type in anomaly in ocean in Africa. Stay safe.
Mm-hmm. But we already know about that wave. We on the next one. Try and get it on. Y'all remember? Pardon my- Do y'all remember Stanley Kubrick making a confession tape where he said that we didn't land on the moon? Yo, Angela, what it do? Said it filmed in a studio in Los Angeles, Hollywood basement. But here we go.
To think that we did, why would we not go?
Or
Because
no
it's
other country.
impossible. Because it's impossible to go. The furthest anyone has ever been off this planet is about 400 miles.
Wow.
The moon is what? Several hundred
It's a quarter million.
Yes, miles away. It's just not possible. It wasn't possible in 1969, and it's not possible now.
Oh, okay. So tell me a story. This is where you're going to tell the story of Nixon and his men coming to you and saying, Stanley, we tried our best, but Gus just died on the we can't get those boys up there safely. You got to help us. You said no, and they kept pleading about that. Patriotism, Russia, the boys. We'll get there in a couple of years, funding, the shtick. And I decided, okay. And then you got the gift from God, a carte blanche filmmaking. So
Right.
just tell that story now and try to give it details, the
right.
little ones as they come up. Okay. Boom. Now, so tell me, so you're saying it's impossible. Could you give me a list of reasons why it's impossible? Cut. I'm going to do a voiceover there, okay?
Okay,
So
I
just
already
so
did,
that,
didn't I?
yeah, but literally, I'm going to give you something, and you're going to be like, boom, and boom, and boom, and you're going to sound like you're an expert. So it's going to be cool.
Okay, all right.
So how about say this? I'll give you want a list? I'll give you a list. Number one, and then I'll cut. So could you give me okay? You say we can't go to the moon. Can you tell me the reasons why? We don't. You must know the reasons why we didn't go to the moon. You're doing an intro for me for the voiceover. Oh, you want reasons? I got about 100 fucking reasons, and then cut. I'm going to do a voiceover. Got it? Got it? You're not going to do the list. You don't know
Right.
the list, but you're going to intro me. Oh, wait. So you say we can't go to the moon. Oh, what are the reasons? Are there some facts?
You want reasons? I'll give you reasons.
Yeah,
How much time do you have?
Okay, just begin then. Start. Cut. Okay. All right, so you're right. That sounds like a okay. Let's just say, for argument's sake, those reasons actually sound quite compelling for us. Not only not having gone to the moon, but probably not even getting there anytime soon. But forget that for a second. What happened? Who approached you? Like who was behind it, and what did they do to get? Did you say yes right away? Like
Nixon
what
himself.
happened?
Well, I had actually talked a little bit to LBJ before, but it was mainly Nixon. He had just become president. He was elected in late '68, '69. He took office, and it's no secret that NASA always wanted to fulfill this Kennedy prophecy that we would get to the moon by the end of the decade. Well, time was running out. It was 1969, and
but you met Nixon in '68-ish, and he said, "We have a problem, Stanley. We can't get those boys up there." Tell me that story.
Right.
Okay, try again. So you met with Nixon.
There was a if you might remember, there was a launch pad accident in '67, which killed.
Tom, you're going to tell me a story. So Nixon sat me down in the Oval Office, and he says to me, that boy just I don't think this is how I want you. Then we're going to Neil. We're going to Neil. Yeah. When we go to Neil, you're telling me through Neil. This is our new template. It's going to be helpful to you. It's going to be helpful to you. So you're telling me the story through, and it's going to come to you like that. So Nixon sat me down, and he said, "It's impossible, Stanley, to get to the moon. It's impossible." And now this boy Gus just
You
died.
don't want me to mention this the accident?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, "Stanley, that boy Gus, he died of he died a fiery death.
Yes.
I don't want. Do you know what that would do to my approval ratings if those boys died in space? I mean, think about it, Stanley."
Right.
And I thought about it, and he was right. And he said, "And those Ruskies, if we don't keep up with them, they're going to take over the world. And I'm no communist. And I know you're no communist, Stanley. I mean, it's just child's play.
Right.
Just do it, okay? But bring us there."
Yeah, all right.
And then, and I think I couldn't see no. And so I said, yeah. And he said, "You can make any damn film you want. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's about, elves fucking girls in Peru. Like, it's like, you can do whatever you want. Elves fucking girls in Peru. I don't care if that, we'll get it out there, hundreds of millions of dollars.
Okay.
Just see and just tell a story.
Elves.
It's just saying, do your shtick. Do a shtick. Get in the fact that you're writing this time, and not everything's got to be drab. It can be funny in a very subtle way. So you meet with Nixon, and what happened?
Yeah, I met with Nixon.
And let me start you off. Pat was the first person I saw. I think she was high. Betty Ford. That was Betty Ford. Sorry, Betty Ford was.
Pat too. Actually.
Oh, Pat, you're Perry. So she was drunk off, but then I went and saw Nixon. He had just played golf. Like, start with details. It's so easy.
Pat was
okay. So you met Nixon. You went to the White House.
I met Pat actually first. I think she was on painkillers or something. She never said much, so it was nothing worth repeating. But when I met with Nixon, boy, that was an experience.
They just shuttled you in privately because obviously they couldn't have you. No one could know you were meeting with him.
Yeah, he had his shoes off, which, and you could smell his feet, so it was just really kind of amazing. It was not anything I could have predicted.
So it was a casual encounter. Okay, it was in the Oval Office?
Yeah, in the Oval Office, yes.
And
but it's funny, it's an Oval Office because the
Woo. Boy, I tell you what, that boy was spit on them beans. Spit on them everywhere on the floor. Well, this is the thing. He's trying to lead and like coerce him into a conversation point where people will understand what he's saying because it's scripted. You know what I'm saying? Just like the news, they give it to you. It's scripted. They're reading off a teleprompter and a piece of paper. It's not this hard. We do this natural. You know what I'm saying? We ain't reading from no teleprompter. We got something we gotta go off of, but that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're free balling the whole time, man. Everything natural, all natural.
So they shut down CERN today at 6 a.m., the 29th, and then they're going to reopen CERN 2030. I wonder if something's going to happen. And this is for educational purposes only. Why did they make CERN again? Let me know in the comment section. Do you remember when this happened?
Largest and most complex machine mankind has ever created.
CERN's collider lost control after detecting something inside the ring. On a Tuesday night in the control center, an operator watched his beam tracking display do something it had never done in over a decade of operation. Not a spike, not a drop, but a structure, coherent and repeating, in a place where only noise was supposed to live. He filed one report. The official record describes what followed with a single phrase that has never been publicly explained: unexpected beam behavior. The most powerful particle accelerator in human history then went dark. And the institution that explains the death of stars 4 billion light years away has not told us what it found 17 miles beneath the French-Swiss border. The machine under the mountain. To understand why that silence is so strange, you need to understand what this machine is. 17 miles beneath the French-Swiss border, buried under 100 meters of solid rock, sits the largest and most complex scientific instrument ever built by human beings. The Large Hadron Collider is a circular tunnel 27 kilometers around, lined with 9,600 superconducting magnets, cooled to minus 271 degrees Celsius. That is colder than outer space.
How cold does it actually get?
It's somewhere on the order of negative 450 degrees Fahrenheit.
Is that colder than outer space?
That's colder than outer space.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
The magnets steer two beams of protons traveling in opposite directions at 99.9999991% of the speed of light. When those beams intersect, the protons collide with energies never before produced in a controlled environment on Earth. The beam itself is about the width of a human hair, steering it around a 27-kilometer ring at near light speed with enough precision to make two hair-width streams collide head-on thousands of times per second, requires thousands of systems operating in perfect coordination every fraction of a second. Here is the catch. The whole reason it exists is to find things that should not be there. The Higgs boson was described for decades before its discovery as a particle the standard model required, but no one had ever seen. CERN confirmed it in 2012. The LHC was built specifically to detect objects that physics demanded must exist, even though no instrument had ever touched them. That is the culture of this place. The assumption is that reality contains structures and forces we have not yet had the instruments powerful enough to see. And the job of the machine is to push past the edge of what we know and find what is waiting on the other side. And get this, that means anomalies are not a problem at CERN. Anomalies are the point, which is exactly why the response to this one makes no sense at all. What the beam found. When two proton beams collide at the center of a detector, the collision produces a spray of particles moving outward in all directions. The detector surrounds the collision point like a layered onion and records the path, energy, momentum, and charge of every particle that crosses it. From that raw data, physicists reconstruct what happened, which particles were produced, how much energy was exchanged, whether anything unexpected appeared. The LHC's two main detectors are Atlas and CMS, independently designed, independently calibrated, run by independent teams. The reason you build two separate detectors is precisely this. If both register the same anomaly, you cannot blame the equipment. Now, here is where it gets strange. In the months before the shutdown, data from Run 3, the LHC's current operational phase, running at a record collision energy of 13.6 tera-electron volts, began producing an excess in the dimuon mass spectrum. Two muons produced together in a collision, appearing at an invariant mass that did not correspond to any known particle. A bump at an energy range the standard model does not account for. Bumps happen. Most disappear as more data accumulates and statistical noise averages out. The threshold for a confirmed discovery is 5 sigma. A less than 1 in 3.5 million chance the result is random fluctuation. The dimuon excess did not disappear. It grew. But that is not the part that stopped them cold. The signature was not only showing up in
Hard to stop them cold was the devil. But they playing with motherfucking forces of evil. You know what I'm saying? This is dark energy, you guys fucking think that shit's gonna let it slide. What up? Being in the building. What it do? What it do? Move.
On the West Coast, things are going to get crazy. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. And from what I'm looking at, it's getting closer. I've been warning you all for about 2 years now. You've had plenty of time to make adjustments, save money, and get away. The movie 2012, where you see that the world, the earth split apart. Y'all remember that movie? When the man was in the plane, he went to go back and find his kids with the stepdad, blah, blah, blah. All right? That is a actual possibility because you all been following me. You know that I've showed you the entire digestive tract of the dragon, all the way around into the Bering Sea, where the tail ends and the cloaca meets. All right? Where the cloaca is the poop chute, and where they lay their eggs. We just had a 7.3 earthquake and about 40 more earthquakes almost at the cloaca. That means that she is getting ready to push out something big, okay? Now, whenever she has to push.
Oh yeah, she gonna push. Whenever she do, make sure your ass hit a store, Ace Hardware, something, man. You know, get that shit. Batteries, tools. Cause you're gonna have to cultivate. Make sure you got some seeds saved. Learn how to barter trade. You need these resources. You need them.
Oh, wake the fuck up, family. The same CIA devil bitches dropped the gateway process document in 1983, admitting that the universe is a straight up hologram that consciousness controls. Page 25 was hidden for decades, my nigga, explaining how we project patterns into the universal field, collective consciousness, and you build your energy balloon from the crown down through the body, sinking with Earth's 7.5 hertz, and it expands awareness beyond the physical throughout the 33rd parallel, 33rd Earth's vein, the electromagnetic field of the Earth. And you hold that desired outcome as it already real with total conviction, then release it and watch the matrix bend to your fucking will, nigga. But the real revolutionary tea is that we black knight ether beings that are metaphysical dark chaos energy made from the sun, hydrogen, helium, carbon 12. We have existed over 9 billion years and projected this whole cosmos as a collective spirit before physical matter, nigga. 99% dark matter, what they call chi, life force, quantum field, ashe, is just us, while this photon bullshit is only projecting 0.035%. Your 5 senses filter it out subconsciously. Your mind creates the physical, not the other way around. No weak ass sky daddy made us, nigga. We projected the external, nigga. CIA proves your pineal gland, the eye of Horus, as your projector running 7 chakras, 7 planets. That creates the 7 metals through your magnetic field. Jesus was really Horus, till colonizers stole his story and made him a pale prince charming savior. Etymology of chemistry is chemistry, from chemet, the original black scientist of neuromelanin and energy. Even Malcolm X exposed how they label us dark matter, metaphysical, extraterrestrial chaos beings, and they still send agents and spirits in the quantum realm to surveillance your consciousness and your cognizant dissonance and fuck with your perceptions. They surround us with non-conductors like phones, TVs, microwaves, plastic, wood, cotton, rubber, draining our field with radiation. But at full potential, we are magnetic electrical beings that could power up over 300 cars. Your For You page is just your internal state reflecting back to you. You don't escape the matrix, my nigga. You manipulate that bitch with quantum mechanics, neuroscience, psychology, and shifting awareness. Align them 7 centers, dissolve the fear of death, and realize that the body's just a vessel, and start patterning your victory. Be the original projector simulation architects, and the revolution starts in the pineal gland that takes over everything. But with that being said, power to the 9 ether gods and goddesses. Rise the fuck up, family. Fuck the CIA and fuck the algorithm.
You heard him. You heard him. We getting out of the system because the system is get beyond us. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell it's been thinking. What it's thinking it's doing. But it need to stop it.
Let me tell you why Trump's overturning of birthright citizenship would never fly. Now, let's talk about it. For those of you that know, Americans are not having babies, especially Caucasian Americans. The birth rate is down, way down. Now, when you're born and you get that birth certificate, you also get a trust that will continue building value for your entire life. Now, for those of you that know, write in the chat who has control over your trust when you are a citizen. I'm saying that to say this. They know since Americans aren't having babies, then they aren't being able to create trust and have more money for this government to operate. Allegedly. This is all fake entertainment. None of what I'm saying is true. So, as long as immigrants continue to have babies in America, those babies will continue to get birth certificates, will continue to be chattel the same way all citizens are. This is why they have flock cameras to watch their flock of chattel, okay? Those children born here will get those trusts, and those trusts will still have the government as the trustee. They will have control of those trusts and that money. This is why they say all the time, your government do not run off of your tax money. Not at all. It runs off of citizen money. And what's citizen money? Well, trust me, it's not your taxes. And once again, TikTok, all of what I'm saying is false. It's misinformation. This is all scripted, written, just another act in my new movie. I told you, I'm trying to be a great producer, like Spielberg, only better.
Yeah, man. It's for entertainment purposes only. All scripted. Live reenaction. Just say. Let's get it.
Okay, so I'm showing you the empty water bottle. Empty water bottle. Barely any specks of water in that shit. Like, more water comes out of my mouth when I breathe. I'm at the gas station where it happened. This is 2 days later. I'm pulling gas from the gas station. Same gas station, same pump. 93. Pulled 93. This is 2 days later. And this is just to show you guys, like, I'm getting comments saying, of course, the gas is going to have water in it. I'm pumping it into a water bottle. Like, do you think I put gas in a water bottle with water in it and complained about it? What the hell? No. Empty bottle, gas going in. I'm showing y'all. I'm showing you. I got receipts. There it is. Look how disgusting that looks. Just wow. That's not good gas. I don't know if y'all know what gas looks like, but it ain't like that. See how it's just cloudy. It's cloudy, and then you got a huge layer at the bottom. That's the water. Looks kind of rusted. All that cloudiness is from water being suspended in the gas. And then the bottom layer is the settled shit. I'm just showing you. I'm just showing you. I'm not No, I did not pour gas into a water bottle with water in it. And then, no, I did not go even further and pour that gasoline water mixture into my car. What the what do y'all think? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Here I am showing to the goddamn clerk. He's back there calling his manager because I had gone in right before and told him that I'm gonna pump some gas out the same shit and show him that it's contaminated. No, I didn't know it would come out this bad still. I had no idea. But it did. And this is the video evidence. This is the proof showing you guys, like, this shit was terrible. And this was 2 days later, so there's no telling how many people pumped their gas and had car problems after the fact. Like, this is proof.
It does?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So this is water using.
Yes, it is water, you sick. Motherfucker. Fucking up our car. That's bullshit, man.
Okay, so I'm showing you the empty water bottle. Empty water bottle. There's barely any specks of water in that shit. Like, more water comes out of my mouth when
That's crazy. That's just to show you there was no water in that bottle at all. What the fuck? Crazy, y'all. Yeah.
Welcome, observers. It is Wednesday, July 1st, 2026, and today we're going over some wild weather across the country. We've got a successful earthquake forecast, and hopefully signals die down soon in the Americas. But most importantly, the sun is stirring and the experts are all over the place, so I'm going to give you the space weather analysis you deserved from the experts on last night's X-class solar flare, which is the big burst on the north. We have taken several other solar flares in the M-class range as well. Only one appears to have released a CME, the largest one, the X-class event. It was moderately impulsive, so the CME it produced is fast, but not very dense. Only the upper coronal plasma was ejected. In 94 angstroms here, you can see the flare flashing. Keen eyes can also spot the next group incoming at the limb on the south at the end of the frame. The X-class flare that produced the CME did so largely northward. On the running difference, it's easy to see the shockwave shoots north. And when we run the coronagraphs, we do see some evidence of a full halo release, but with most of the wider density readings again going north. We do expect a minor component of the CME to arrive at Earth, and NASA's model suggests it's going to happen in the afternoon or evening tomorrow night. Not a terrible timing forecast, even if they have it a bit too dense. But NOAA, I have no idea what's happening over there. They do show two CMEs. The first one is the one that hit yesterday morning. There were little geomagnetic storms yesterday only. But what is that second one? That's not the X-class flare. It leaves the sun on their model an entire day early. Dr. Phillips at spaceweather.com seems to have missed that in his article last night, by the way. Not sure why these are on here. The X-class blast is not, but we're going to eye the solar wind here over the next 48 hours and monitor for more eruptive activity as well. Titanic sunspots. Hard to believe they have not done more than they have. Little note, in the hours before the X-class flare, a little comet came in from slightly behind the sun, bent in and around the right side, ending up impacting the corona almost exactly where the X-class flare happened a few hours later.
And
2 days ago, we ignored all of those major
y'all.
quakes happening in the rest of the world and put the Americas on alert. A bunch of you said we were out of our minds. Specifically, we were worried about the aggregation of signals on Baja, that long, thin peninsula south of California that hugs the Mexican coastline. Yesterday, the largest of all the quakes on that map struck exactly there, Baja. Luckily, it only reached up to magnitude 6. It was the largest seismic event on Earth that day, which is a fine pressure release in a safe offshore location. There are still signals persisting. strongest at the U.S. coastline, but actually existent on the entire eastern side of the Pacific. Very much hoping those signals die down in the next couple of days and this watch can be over. Prayers go out to everyone impacted by the wild weather we're seeing this week. Last week was more of those lightning records in Europe, and this week the wind and water have gone weird in the Americas. I hate to remind everyone of this, but the global scale trends move harder as sunspots rise. We are now, however, beginning to decline in sunspots in the 11-year cycle, and that means isolated and localized superstorm outbreaks begin to take over. It's already beginning. Between preparing for the disaster cycle, the magnetic pole shift, you need to prepare for everything clown world is throwing at us and will throw at us. How do you track that? The earth and the sun, and get ready for the collapse. The year of the prepper is half over. Second half starts today. What are you doing about it? We'll do this all again tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared for the second and third. Be having some corona mass injection. You ain't getting your superpowers by now, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. He out here.
The vote, 247 Republicans plus 18 Democrats, equal veto-proof majority. Even Democrats know this is over. The deep state is finished. Why does this matter? The deep state just lost. They can't stop President Donald Trump anymore. They can't block his agenda. They can't protect themselves. In fact, he said, and I reported on this the other day, that if you hurt or cheat Americans, we will hunt you down, find you, freeze your assets, and prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. Look at my video from yesterday. He can't be stopped. Every corrupt official in Washington just got a death sentence. This act weaponizes the federal government against the deep state. 847,000 classified documents will be released. Every crime, every cover-up, according to what we've heard, every conspiracy will be released. The FBI agencies or agents who spied on Trump exposed. The CIA officials who orchestrated coup d'etat and coups exposed. The judges who blocked President Donald Trump's agendas exposed. The politician who took bribes exposed. I believe that. I know that to be true. Within 30 days, according to what we've been told, declassification begins. So let's see. That's by the end of July. Within 60 days, prosecutions announced. Within 90 days, arrests. Within 180 days, convictions. This is the domino effect. This act triggers cascading collapse. Day 1, deep state in panic. Day 7, first declassification. Day 30, 247 indictments unsealed. Day 60, trials begin. Day 90, convictions announced. Every corrupt politician, every corrupt bureaucrat, every corrupt judge will be exposed. They're all going down. The global message is that America is taking back control. That's what the Save America Act is about, taking control of our lands and of our wealth and of our sanity and our dignity. The deep state is finished, the patriots are in charge, or the military, more correctly, is in charge, and we, the sovereign people. And the reckoning is here. It's unstoppable. Save America Act allegedly passed on June 28th today. The deep state is over.
Mm. That's like music to my ears, ain't it, Angela? You like that, don't you? That shit sounds good. Well, by the end of this month, that swamp should be flushed fully. Fully. You know why? Because we noticed because the symbology that they kept representing it in the that monument pool. You know what I'm saying? Where they kept throwing shit in there to create more allergy, the shit. You know what I'm saying? Color dyes, all that shit. So the swamp was still getting dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's the analogy. We picking it up, cleaning this shit out again, flushed it, and we good. You know what I mean? They think we slow. No, you think we don't know. No. See, this is information age. We in the age of Aquarius, baby. All this knowledge is just gonna keep pouring in. It's gonna keep pouring in, y'all. Be prepared. Grab popcorn, You know what I'm saying? Non-GMO food, kosher shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Let's really get it. Put our minds to it and
Let
do
me
it.
ask you another question about the terrorism list. What process is afforded a U.S. citizen, not someone who's overstayed a visa, not someone who crossed the border without permission, but an American citizen? What process is currently afforded an American citizen before they go on that list?
I'm sorry. There's not a process afforded the citizen prior to getting on the list. There is a process should someone feel they are unduly placed on the list.
Yes, there is. And when I say process, I'm actually using half of the term due process, which is a phrase we find in the Constitution, that you cannot deprive people of certain things without due process. So I understand Mr. Good's idea, which is wait until your right has been taken from you and then you can petition the government to get it back. I understand that that's his idea. My question is, can you name another constitutional right that we have that is chilled until you find out it's chilled and then you have to petition the government to get it back? Is that true with the First Amendment?
Sir, there are strict criteria before.
That's not my question, ma'am. That is not my question. My question is, what process is afforded a United States citizen before that person's constitutional right is infringed? Then he's fine with doing it with the Second Amendment. My question is, how about the First? How about we not let them set up a website or a Google account? How about we not let them join the church until they can petition government to get off the list? How about not get a lawyer? How about the Sixth Amendment? How about you can't get a lawyer until you petition the government to get off the list? Or my favorite, how about the Eighth Amendment? We're going to subject you to cruel and unusual punishment until you petition the government to get off the list. Is there another constitutional right that we treat the same way for American citizens that we do the Second Amendment? Can you think of one? Can you think of one?
I don't have an answer for you, sir.
Yeah, man. See? They coming after us and trying to do it in the slickest way possible. But we got these people in the house to do their research. We put them in there. And we're going to make sure that we keep them in there because they doing the job. Let's keep them moving.
Operation Paperclip brought over 1,600 German scientists into the United States government after World War II, including individuals who had conducted human experimentation in concentration camps. The CIA and military were aware of their backgrounds and recruited them anyways. In your research, did you find direct documentation between Paperclip scientists and the development of MKUltra's experimental protocols, specifically the use of mescaline, hypnosis, and sensory deprivation, which were techniques also documented at Dachau?
Absolutely. Kurt Blome, who was the chief of biological weapons development for the Nazi government, came to work for the CIA. So did Walter Schreiber, who was the Surgeon General of the Nazi army. I can just tell a brief story. When I was researching my book, I found what I think might be the first secret CIA prison or black site. It's a nice chalet in Germany. And the guy who now owns it took me into the basement. He said these were the cells where the MKUltra officers, working side by side with Nazis, carried out those gruesome experiments, which were actually just continuations of the experiments that those Nazis had been conducting just a few years earlier right down the road.
Just for timeline and clarification, these experiments were happening after the Nuremberg trials, correct? So the CIA would have known that these were crimes against humanity.
I looked for an episode in which the Nuremberg doctrines were posted on the wall in some MKUltra or CIA office, and I was never able to find any indication that those Nuremberg principles ever were even consulted, much less obeyed.
Thank you.
That's crazy work. I don't know what I don't know why, but I know somebody is about to be unalive. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, somebody unalive. That's what I'm just saying. Like somebody about to lose it. You know what I mean? They been hitting all these whistleblowers, man. It's time to stop hitting whistleblowers and start nope, nope. Start getting it back. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get it back. Tell people, man, you gotta go. You can't stay here. I don't know where you gotta go, but you can't stay here. Feel like it's Batman and Bane let all these criminals, crooked politicians walk on the ice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they gotta either run across or hope they don't fall and sink and swim. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. It's crazy.
Dad taught me to hate black people. I never saw a black person until I was 17 years old and I hit boot camp. And then I was stationed in Memphis, Tennessee. And I wish if by any chance there's a guy, Stan, from St. Louis, Missouri, listening to this, if it falls on his ears, I can't remember his last name, but I would love to look him up because he changed my life. He changed my life by doing two things. We were on mess duty, and at the time, we were living in a squad bay. It's a big open room. Everything I owned was in an 18-inch wall locker. Everything in my life that I owned was in an 18-inch wall locker. We slept on bunk beds. It was a big open squad bay. Stan and I met on mess duty, and we were working long days, but we ended up being on different shifts for a week or two. I come back after being in the mess hall all day, and Stan is sitting on my bunk. And I said, Stan, what are you doing? And he said, I'm keeping an eye on your stuff. He said, I was coming through the squad bay. He said, I heard a ruckus over here. He said, and when I came around the corner, there was two guys. They had busted the lock off your wall locker, and they're about to get into it. And he said, I had a choice. He said, they ran off. He said, I could have chased them, or I could stay here and watch your stuff. And I said, and this brings tears to my eyes to this day, guys. And this is almost 50 years ago. Stan sat on my bunk. Stan sat on my bunk for 6 hours. Wow. 6 hours waiting for me to come. And then when I get there, he said, Louis, he said, go to the PX and get yourself another lock. The PX was a 20-minute walk one way. Stan sat there for another 40 minutes while I went to the PX, bought myself a lock, and came back. My attitude, my awareness, my realization that what my dad taught me was not the truth went off like a flipping bomb. And I realized black people are just as good as white people or yellow people or red people or brown people. They're just people. And so we've all been taught about something about somebody.
Mm-hmm. So they climbed up they climbed up, placed on the Empire State Building. What the banner say, Angela? That's crazy work. That is crazy work. Moving. Yeah.
CERN is officially shut down for the next 4 years, and if you don't know what CERN is, it's the world's largest LHC. And the last time they turned it off, well, that was 2020, and COVID happened. Now, I'm not saying it's related to that, but I'm also not saying that it's not. But I wasn't going to make a video on this until I did a little bit of detective work online for the past 24 hours, and I kept seeing a similarity between people talking about something. So let me ask you a question. Has your Wi-Fi been acting really weird lately, or you just haven't had it at all? Have you been experiencing body pain, more specifically shoulder and back? Have you also been feeling like time is moving extremely quickly, yet everything during that time doesn't feel real? When I see thousands, we'll say thousands and thousands of people all talking about similar experiences and symptoms around the entire world, It kind of strikes a red flag in me and I need to look into it. So I need to know, since CERN shut down yesterday and leading up to that, have you been experiencing any of that? Because I will tell you this, I've experienced all four.
I ain't experienced none of that shit, man. I'm getting powered up. The banners says something about love. The dude even proposed to the. Oh, nice. Yeah. But I know they had to have gone to jail or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's literal crazy. Anything though? I would do anything for. Nope. I wouldn't do that.
And then we came to do the agricultural work in the south and the textile work in the north. Now, if I right now, and then people we came to do the agricultural work in the south and the textile work in the north. Now, if I win, you can't win. The game is fixed. So when they say, why did you burn down the community? Why did you burn down? You broke the contract. When you broke us in the streets and didn't give up. You broke the contract for 400 years. We and they are lucky that what black people are looking for is equality and not revenge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they so lucky. Yeah. Half the time though, we don't even want that. We don't even want that. We just want to be left alone. Real talk. We do not want to work with none of you guys. There might be a slight few. We'll do business. They will do business. But we is not working with you anymore. Blackout started, y'all. Blackout started. For black owned business. Make sure it's actual black owned too. Not African, Somalian, none of that shit. That nigga ain't from the States. And that nigga ain't no kin again. And he can't say kin and then again. You gotta let that motherfucker go. Because we is not about to be po no more. It was Jimi Hendrix quoting Google. Hey, R.I.P. the great. R.I.P. the great. I got a Funko Pop Jimi Hendrix. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. Exclusive.
Okay, so at this point, we're all concerned with how many data centers that are being built in the U.S. When factoring in planned and under construction projects, the national total surges to between 4,000 and 5,500 facilities. There's no reason why we need that many data centers. Unless, of course, those data centers are used to power the cities underground. I'm willing to bet that every single underground facility has a data center right above it. So we might as well call the data centers resource transfer centers. They provide communication and resources like fresh water to the underground facilities. The fresh water is probably being used by the people underground to drink and flush their toilets. Why do you think all these data centers are using fresh water? Here you can see I asked, yes or no, do data centers have to use fresh water? No, data centers do not legally or technically have to use fresh water. Many facilities successfully run using reclaimed wastewater, air cooling systems, or closed loop liquid cooling that consumes no water at all. If they don't need that, then why the hell is a data center draining 30 million gallons of water and it went unnoticed until the residents complained about low water pressure? So if they're specifically choosing to use fresh water, why do you think that is? Because the people underground are consuming our resources above ground. All of our taxpaying dollars are going to these underground facilities, and do we get to go down there? Hell no. And I know you guys have seen about all these scientists that mysteriously disappeared by foot, leaving behind their cell phone and wallet. Where do you think they went? Okay, they didn't just disappear in thin air. These people probably went underground to these facilities. These scientists were aerospace experts with top secret government clearances. You don't think that they would need their expertise down in those underground facilities? And we've been seeing those articles since last year talking about tech billionaires doom prepping. Should we all be worried? They're all building underground bunkers, and they're doing this because they're driven by fears of societal collapse, climate crisis, and rapid AI development. So if the tech billionaires who are pushing for AI are building bunkers because of fear of AI development, how does that make sense? So when all of their resources run out down there, they're just going to use the data centers to transfer all of the resources above ground to them? Above ground is going to look like some dystopian apocalypse slum. Is it going to come to a point where we no longer have any water or resources up here to survive because they take it all?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like demolition, man, yo. Niggas are gonna be underground eating rat burgers like Dennis Leary. Oh, you got Sylvester Stallone talking about, hey, this ain't that bad. Man, shut up. Bye. That shit's nasty. You be eating that shit. Fucking rat burger. Me, I'm different. I ain't gonna be eating no rat. I ain't gonna be eating no cat. I ain't gonna be eating no dog. Shit. Trying to figure out how to get this motherfucking forest started. So where's James? Oh, you know I started early. He's still at work, Angela. We got about like 15 minutes before he hop on. Watch.
Sky, bro. I want y'all to see something. I'm deep in Kentucky right now. You see the sky? Let me give y'all a close up. That is not the sun creating that color. Right there is energy. It's called iron red oxide. Iron red oxide. Some say red iron oxide. It's okay. But it's iron red oxide. Don't let them tell you nothing else different. At some point, that what you see right there, that red stuff in the clouds, at some point, it's going to be so thick, it's going to drop to earth, and people are going to start to breathe it and heal themselves. And other people are going to start to maybe unalive themselves. That energy is going to do something different to everybody, okay? Red iron oxide, look it up. You need to go to TikTok or Google or whatever. Just look, iron red oxide, O-X-I-D-E. O-X-I-D-E if you can't spell it. That's what's in the sky right now. That's not the sun creating that. That's not sunlight. That's energy. And it's starting to show up more and more and more and more and more and more on the planet. Y'all better get ready. Welcome to the end of the world.
Be the end of their world, beginning of our.
Because of the time cycles that we're in, they have until the year 2012 to get control over the portal system on this planet. If they don't do it by then, they're not going to have the opportunity to do it. So right now, between now and 2012, The intruders are trying to set up a couple of agendas here. Their first area of interest is in getting us under control on a mass level without us knowing it. Basically, they're setting up what's called a frequency fence. And they have studied for about, for maybe 30 years trying to figure out exactly what frequencies to use in order to harness our perceptions. Once we're under a frequency fence, they can project what's called a holographic insert. It's like a 5-sensory hologram. This could be a holographic insert, and we wouldn't know the difference if we were under a frequency fence. It makes a whole global population very easy to control. You can make them see, think, feel, or whatever, anything you want to. And that's one of the things the intruders are trying to do. The Guardians, of course, are having their counter strategy. This cannot be allowed to happen, because if it does, we have a problem when we pass through our double, because the grid vibrates too low, because the frequency fence hampers the resonance rate or the frequency rate of the planet, not just the people. So the Guardians have to get us out of this time continuum now. So we're in the process now of learning the energy techniques and how they apply to our bodies.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Be in that process, y'all. That's what you said and see why we got it. Yeah, we might have to take down some giants. Bones is feeling a lot more stronger though, I ain't gonna lie.
I have no respect for any single leader in the world today. I don't care what party they're from. I don't care what country they're the leader of. I don't have respect for any of them. If you nuke me, even though I'm dead, my submarines are going to nuke you and wipe you out. This is childish behavior. This is the behavior of unhinged teenagers. They're not leaders, they're misleaders. They're pursuing their own agendas and deceiving the public in order to get support behind those agendas. We need a whole new way to function in the world if humanity is going to continue as a species. If anybody cares about that, and I certainly do, I have 9 grandchildren. I don't want them to grow up in a world that's suddenly devastated by a nuclear holocaust because of the stupidity, the idiocy, the irresponsibility, and the macho attitudes of these teenagers in old bodies who are running the world, which is what all the leaders of the world today are.
But he's not wrong. He is not wrong in the least. Yeah.
Welcome, family. This is the Flammarion engraving from 1888. The engraving depicts exactly what I have been showing you. Let's take a look at it closer. Now you have the wheel within a wheel driving the track system. Just underneath the wheel, you have the mechanism which gives us the sun. Notice these lines. They are depicting the mechanism's connection to the track system. When you see a sundog, it's actually this mechanism revealing itself. Above the sun, we have the mechanism that gives us the moon, which is very similar to the sun's mechanism, with the sun being the positive aspect and the moon being the negative. Here we can see the tracks and the clouds moving on them. If you go back to the post where I was asked to draw the machine, you will see the lines and how they correspond with this 1888 depiction of the track system. Furthermore, let me show you now. The depiction clearly shows the track lines and the clouds coming out of them moving in a conveyor belt motion. So now let's look for this in reality. This is a depiction of what I see beyond the veil. Notice the lines and the clouds. This is what the creator of the Flammarion engraving was trying to depict in 2D. Let's go one better for the bots, so that when they post their silly comments, I'll let you destroy them for trying to block the blatant truth and take you for a fool. Now look closely. Everything I have just shown you, you will now see it in real time. I cannot make this up. Let's take a look at the sun. Again, here we have the sun being depicted as a mechanism, not a star in space. And now you can see the sun as it reveals itself to be a mechanism. It's showing you what it is, while you listen to science tell you what it's not. Who will you listen to? The scientists or the sun?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They knew how we do. Shit that they tell us is truth, but not shit they told us. Ooh, fucked up. So I use Google Lens around my house today, took images of artwork and other things to find out if they valuable. Take out that insurance box. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. That's
Naming
it.
more
You know what I
names.
mean?
This is Jeffrey Epstein's Business and Billionaire Connections, Part 51. Gigi and Avril Mortimer. Gigi is the CEO and founder of iJust. It's a light-blocking screen protector for all devices, which limits the blue light that we're exposed to. Avril is founder, CEO, and chairman of Arden Asset Management. Peter Morton, American businessman, co-founder of Hard Rock Cafe, second person in Epstein's contact with stakes in Hard Rock Cafe. Robert Morton, an American TV producer and co-executive producer of Late Night with David Letterman. Carrie Minogue, also in Epstein's Black Book, was a unit manager for Late Night with David Letterman. Alan Maruvka, founder and former CEO of Movie Time, which then later became E! Entertainment Television. He's the founder, president, and CEO of the Alan Maruvka Company, a New Jersey real estate developer. Rupert Murdoch, an oligarch Australian-American former business magnate and investor. He was actually the rival for Ghislaine's father, Robert Maxwell. Through News Corp, he is the owner of hundreds of local, national, and international publishing outlets around the world. The Sun, The Times, The Daily Telegraph, Herald Sun, The Australian, The Wall Street Journal, The New York Post, and more. He's also CEO of Fox 21st Century, Fox, Fox News, and many more.
Mm-mm-mm. See, that's why we was getting so much Democratic news from them bitches. Now, I'll tell you, Swamp is dirty. Swamp is dirty, y'all. We cleaning it up. A little bit of Windex, antifungal. You know, you use bleach, the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't got to inject it in our skin or nothing. You know, just spray it on the surface. Let's get it. Wash it off. Clean that shit. Fuck it. The burns, it's done.
And spiritually maturing is realizing you have to start asking the adult questions. Where are they getting the melanin to inject into the people? And when did melanin become injectable?
That's a good question. Let me see it. Play that again.
And spiritually maturing is realizing you have to start asking the adult questions. Where are they getting the melanin to inject into the people? And when did melanin become injectable?
They made pills. Now they're making injectable black people now, Hey, if it ain't King J. Welcome. Welcome. Well, I see you on the way home. I know it.
Oh, I'm walking to the store. My fucking girl just got me fucking pissed off right now, bro.
He's like, I gotta get some blacks. God damn.
Well, I just got out of work. She gonna call me talk about, oh, I noticed we ain't got no cigarettes. Can you go to the store and grab? I'm like, yo, you been home all fucking day, nigga. Like, I just got out of fucking work, my nigga. You think I want to walk to the fucking store when it's fucking like 100 and something fucking degrees outside? It's stupid fucking hot outside, bro. Like, I just
Hey,
got
you
out of
gonna
work.
just
I'm tired, man.
real quick. Hey, real quick. While you mad right now, channel that energy to the swang and use that shit on her tonight. All right. I don't want to hear none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? You got better time spending fucking dumb brains out of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because she's over there making you go do a trip. You might as well trip that bitch up something. You know what I'm saying? pull it
Oh,
out,
bro,
bust in
I
her
just
eye,
got
something
out of
like that.
work,
I
bro.
don't know
Like,
what to
bro,
tell you. Pull it
nigga,
out, bust in her eye.
I've been standing on my feet all fucking day, bro. Like, my feet's burning, bro. And
Hey,
like,
your
for me to get out of
motherfucking.
work, bro, and then take a fucking trip to go to the store and then walk back to the crib, bro, and then, like,
Hey, real quick, man, you need to get some Jesus pieces when you walking. You know what I'm saying? Like that walk back home is like the time where you airing out the dogs. You feel me?
yeah. I'm just mad as shit right now, bro. And her fucking kid is lazy, bro. Like, bro, how you got an electric scooter?
How old is that nigga?
Oh, she got 4 fucking kids. They all old enough, bro. Like, she got 4 of them bitches, bro. 4 of them bitches, bro.
Hold on, but how old is old enough? Cause how old you gotta be?
Yo,
21 now.
nah, she's like 23, 24, bro, around that age, bro.
Look at that bro could have went and bought some.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But bitches, bro, she's too focused. She's too focused into the fucking PlayStation 5, bro. Like all she want to do is sit there and play fucking games, bro.
What game she play?
She plays GTA.
Does she look
What
good?
else?
Well, I can't really ask you if she look good. Damn, that's fucked up.
Nah,
What's her Twitch
her and
channel?
her sister, her youngest sister, she's good though. She be glitching and shit. Thank you, boss. Her other sister be playing that shit, bro. She be glitching. She be like doing crazy shit that I don't even be fucking doing in the game, bro.
Oh, they doing the hacks and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, now her sister, the younger sister, I give it to her, bro, because I played with her before online, bro. Bro, she be doing some shit in the game that I can't even be fucking doing, bro. So she knows
But
how to
she on
fucking
PlayStation 5 too, so that's a whole different thing too, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So she knows how to spawn. What's that fucking place, bro? The fucking not the warehouse, nigga, but your fucking
your office.
The office, but it's like the bunker, nigga. Where you keep your fucking
Oh yeah. I know what she's saying.
Yeah, she knows how to fucking bro, she knows how to keep fucking thing, bro, like bombing on niggas with that shit, bro. I'm like, yo, how the fuck are you doing that, bro? Like, she's like, cuz
She
I'm
be
good.
going into her what you call? Wait, you said she go into Superman mode, where she book
Nah,
people?
not Superman mode, but you know when you go into your bunker, right? And then you can go into your fucking
your armory mobile.
Yeah, and then she's like, bro, she's like bombing shit, but like spamming that shit, bro.
Hey,
I'm
I
like,
have
yo,
one
how
of
the
those
fuck?
tanks too. I got one of them
Yeah,
bitches that
bro. Like,
it goes in the water and it shoots rockets and 40 cal.
yeah. So instead of waiting to reload, bro, she just spamming that shit back to back, bro. She's just bah, 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 bah. Every time she click the button, bro, she's firing, bro. That's just ding, 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 ding. I'm like, yo, how the fuck are you fucking spamming that shit, bro? And then she knows how to spam the fucking RPGs too, bro. She know how to do all that. Her other sister, she knows how to do some glitches, but she's not a fucking beast like her younger sister, bro. Her younger sister be doing some crazy shit.
So there's some gamers though.
Yeah, but still, nigga, like for her to be in the house all fucking day, cause the oldest one don't even fucking work. She don't even got a fucking job, bro. The bitch be in the house all fucking day, bro. That shit should be pissing me off too, nigga. Like, nigga, y'all know I'm getting out of work. Y'all niggas be home all fucking day
How much you
doing
pay?
nothing.
How much you pay rent?
I don't pay fucking rent, bro. They
How
do.
much you pay? How much you pay?
I know they paying like 6, 7.
600 to 700. How many bedrooms? 3.
I give bitch, nigga, I don't even pay the rent, nigga. I give the bitch dick. I get food stamps. I'm buying food, nigga. That's it, nigga. I ain't doing more than that. Fuck all that.
Is it their house or apartment?
It's an apartment. But
How many
sometimes she'll
rooms?
ask me, like, you know, just to pinch down. Like, if she needs half of that money, then I'll put down half. But if she ain't fucking asking, I ain't throwing down. I don't give a fuck. But, bitch, you got a fucking mouth for a reason, nigga. Use that shit.
It is what it is. You don't want to beg? I don't want to give.
I'm just saying, bro, close mouths don't get fed, bro. That's just real shit, my nigga. You don't speak up,
Yeah.
I ain't putting shit down, bro. Simple as that.
Hey, well, at least you're going to get some kitty cat tonight. Can't be mad
Yeah,
about that.
I'm about to hop in the fucking rain, bro. So I'm gonna fucking take a cold shower, bro. It's fucking
But
hot
you
as
already
shit
got, you
out.
already grabbed that shit?
Yeah, I'm already at the crib. I'm about to be
there.
Like, bro, you see
All
how
right, man.
simple that was, bro? Like, they could have easily did that, bro. They could have just step out real quick, walk to the store, and come back, bro. The same shit I'm doing, my nigga. Like, nah, but niggas You know what? I'm just gonna wait until you get out of work, because I know he's gonna be fucking tired.
Hey, I'm surprised you ain't using the scooters, man. I then took they shit. Fuck them bitches.
I was gonna do that shit, bro, but I wasn't trying to wait, nigga. I don't got patience, bro. Once I told my
No, I'm
shorty, bro,
talking
I'm
about
like,
when you going to work and shit, nigga. I'm using that shit
oh
on the
yeah,
way home.
no. Nah, so they just opened a new store around my way, bro. Bro, they selling the electric scooters for like 500, bro. I'm about to fucking buy one, bro. They just opened a new store around my store, bro.
Hey,
And they
hey,
sell
make
number
sure you
scooters.
put some of that run flat foam in that shit, bro.
Yo, bro, nah, it's a yeah. So basically, it's like a Chinese scooter store, bro. Like it's owned by Chinese, and these niggas are selling that shit for 500, bro. I'm thinking the price was gonna be more than that. Niggas say, yo, they're going for
Shit, the one
500.
I bought was only like 3 something.
Yeah, so the ones that he got, it comes with the 2 lights and shit like that, bro. It has
Mine comes
the
with the
little,
lights, blinkers, all that shit, bro.
yeah, it has all that. It has all that, yeah. But they want 500. I was like, bro, that's not bad. I thought you trying to sell that bitch for like 1,000, my nigga. So
Yeah.
now 500,
You
500,
still
500.
you
I'm like,
you still ain't tell me how many rooms there is.
oh, it's a lot of rooms. Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn, for six to 7? Damn.
Yeah.
Me and Uncle only in a 2-bedroom with we pay $650. What up, 840? Big
Yeah,
homie.
it's like that. If you have like housing and shit like that, it'll be cheap. But if it's like, if you're buying a house, it's gonna cost more. But if it's like housing, then yeah, it's gonna be cheap. All right, I'm fucking sweating like a fucking motherfucker right
Hey, you
now.
wanna come up, bro? You more than welcome to, big homie.
I gotta take off
I
my
was
shirt. I gotta hop in the rain,
it's all right.
dog.
I'm playing one of your videos, man. Go black. You know what it
Yes,
is.
sir. You already.
Countries are at war with each other all the time, then how come every 4 years they get together and play games at the Olympics? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? And he didn't have an answer, but it's funny because little kids know, man, it makes no sense. I'm sorry, but if all these countries hate each other and they're all at war with each other, they're not going to put their differences aside every 4 years to play games. That's ridiculous. So, I mean, that's just one more proof of nonsense. Not to mention, you know, the Antarctic Treaty was signed by all the countries in the whole world so that no one can do anything in Antarctica. So they were all able to get together and sign this treaty. Don't you think they would all be able to get together and lie to you? Because I do. I'm at the point now, I don't believe in countries anymore. I believe we have owners because it can pretty much be proven. I mean, BlackRock and Vanguard basically own the whole world. So we have owners, and I don't think we have countries. We have dividers. We have jails that we're all in that we're not allowed to leave without passports and licenses and certificates and all sorts of stuff. It's a scam. But this is for your entertainment. And I love you all.
I mean, supposedly I had to plug the bat symbol back up. You know, I can't let that shit go dark. But a lot of people get entertained, right? Because they're trying to control. They don't want you to see what the right hand's doing. Because the left hand fucks up.
I just don't know.
This goofy dude.
And spiritually maturing is realizing you have to start asking the adult questions. Where are they getting the melanin to inject into the people? And when did melanin become injectable? I swear.
Yeah, happy 420. Yeah. Like back up. Almost dropped my life. Can't do that. Can't do that. Get it. Cheerio. Yo, let's keep it on the road.
I'm sure by now we all done heard that CERN is about to shut down for a major update. And as they call it, a major transition period. And we all know what a transition period is, a reset. And as I've been telling y'all for the longest, this is gonna be for the negative frequency people that has never woken up to the truth. They're resetting the system for them while we escape it. I know this shit sound crazy, but just look around at the game we've been living this whole time. So check it, CERN's Large Hadron Collider was shut down to undergo Long Shutdown 3, LS3 they call it, a massive 4-year upgrade designed to more than double the machine's particle collision rate. Think about that. We all heard of their plans for 2030. And again, this is for the low vibrational people that refuse to wake up after the truth was thrown in their face all year long, last year, and the year before. They had plenty of chances to use their own mind and connect to their spirit. So people ask why the shutdown? Objective. The shutdown prepares the laboratory for a high luminosity LHC, Large Hadron Collider. Enhancements. Scientists will place 1.2 kilometers of accelerator with new, highly advanced magnets and superconducting equipment. Scientific goal, the upgraded collider aims to boost collision capacity, which will allow physicists to study known particles such as the Higgs boson in greater detail and aid in the elusive hunt for dark matter. Again, the elusive hunt for dark matter. And remember that, and to the end of this video, it's gonna all make sense. So its final upgrades to deliver its final particle collision of the run and is now offline for multiple year shutdown. The facility is being transformed into a high luminosity large collider. An upgrade expected to significantly increase the number of collisions and overall discovery potential. CERN's antimatter factory remains highly active. Researchers recently succeeded in running delicate tests on transporting ultra-sensitive antimatter and using facilities like the AEGIS experiment to understand the fundamentals, properties, and relationships of origins of the universe. Again, the fundamental properties and relationship to the origins of the universe. Who are the origin? Who is the original humans? Throw that out there. Scientists are sifting through data from rare particle decays at the LHC. These experiments have yielded intriguing, unexpected particle behaviors that diverge from predictions, potentially hinting at undiscovered physics or entirely new particles. CERN is publicly consulting for the Future Circular Collider. This future machine aims to probe deeper into the fundamental laws of nature. As y'all can see, this video was made November 3rd, 2022. I break down the Higgs boson in the simplest way you can ever hear it. So when things like this happens, I already know the intentions on what they're doing because it's all a plot of the movie. But I'm about to add this video behind this one so y'all can check it out and see the breakdown for yourself, and y'all do your own research so you can have a better understanding on what the fuck is happening out here, bro. So you can make it to the new world and not be stuck in that metaverse, being a part of the cryptocurrency system. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. I hope y'all picked up what I put down. Y'all be gods. Peace. Yo, let's talk about the God particle. As y'all can see, it says it's producing a Higgs field, and it's also very unstable, decaying into other particles almost immediately. The Higgs field is a field of energy that is thought to exist through every region of the universe. Particles such as the Higgs boson interact with the field are given mass. The result of the particle gaining mass from the field is the prevention of its ability to travel at the speed of light. Now remember when I keep saying we're trapped here, this is what I mean. They're slowing our frequency down. Mass itself is not generated by the Higgs field. The act of creating matter or energy from nothing will violate the laws of conservation. Giving mass to an object referred to the Higgs effect. I almost forgot to mention Peter Higgs. Of course, he's born in the UK in the early 1900s when everything started to go down. But back to the Higgs effect. As y'all can see, it occurs because of nature, which is us, tends towards the lowest energy state. So basically we are magnets, and they push us towards low energy, low frequency, mainly by fear, and of course all their other technologies. So this is the Higgs effect on a flat earth map. Look at the countries and look at the heat. But the thing is, it's not really like this. You see the ice in the middle and the ice wall around, which is Antarctica? It's actually down towards low frequency, which is cold. High frequency is heat. So it actually looks like this because of the Higgs effect, because we're in the black hole. So once again, the Higgs effect. And you see the high energy, which is high frequency up top, low frequency on the bottom. But they was able to flip the poles into the black hole. Now we're on the other side of the land. So I'm sure y'all seen this map before. You know we're right here in the middle. And this is Earth map after the frequency drop. Me personally, I believe that collider may be all of Antarctica. It would make more sense of how they could drop the whole frequency like this. Especially since one of their top conspiracy theories they like saying is creating a massive black hole, which has already happened. So basically, we are the black hole. We are the dark matter. We are the dark energy. We are dark matter in physical form. When we leave the body, we are dark energy. Nothing would exist without it. We all know about the ancient land of Kemet and what chemistry actually means. That turned to biology also. Because of this, mass of a body times the speed of light is equal to the kinetic energy of that body. They're talking about us fueling the system. Because look at where he's born to. Everybody been a part of the plan since day one. But anyway, y'all be good. Hey.
That's some good shit right there. What up, Isaac?
Yo.
I would say like Isaac. What up, Isaac?
Yeah. What's good in the house?
What good, homie?
You already know. Let's go.
Me and my nigga Isaac up in the building. You know we don't give a fuck. Hey, I had to say it one time.
Turn up. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Hey, I already knew it.
No, I'm just kidding.
You was on it yesterday though.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Oh my god.
Oh, it was 2 days ago?
Yeah, and I went on stream and I was talking shit, and then the guy came up and I apologized, and it was fucking hilarious. It's still alive. It's still up on
That's funny as hell.
It's funny, dude. I start crying and she like all this shit. I'm on acid, but
yeah.
I kept it up, dude. If it doesn't get taken down, it's gonna take it down. Fuck.
Isaac likes feeling emotions, y'all.
Oh, dude, because I can't. So when it happens, I don't mind it. And
I think he gets like an epinephrine and endorphin
you're right.
release and shit.
And that's why I think I should never do it again after what happened last time.
I put out and I was
I was saying this. I'll stick to the shrooms.
Yeah.
I still have
That's
one.
Don't ever do that shit.
I still have one.
Hey, Jay, don't forget to put your headset on in a little while.
Yeah,
you're good right now. I'll just say.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
But dude, we got Starlink, bro, and this shit's smooth as butter sauce.
I told you, hey, look at, hey. I know you've been gaming something smooth as hell.
Yeah, and I could game, and then it's better, it feels clean, and then I can play music and stream at the same time. It doesn't lie.
See, now you gotta download Fortnite.
Yeah.
Now you gotta download Fortnite.
Because I would get mad at lag of that game too.
Yep.
Yeah, don't they got a new season going on right now?
Yeah, man. That season.
Biggest event going on in the world right now on a game. Fucking sprites.
Fucking sprites, dude. I mean, not literally, but we're just like.
I meant, you know what I mean, not literally.
No, I was just clarifying it for them.
Yeah, no, it's not fucking. No, it means like hella cool.
Yeah, we're like sprite hunting season. You know how we got like duck hunting season?
It's like gambling. Yeah, it's like you get the rare.
It is.
Yeah.
Because you get so much endorphin release, like, oh, I found a rare. Oh, put it back. I'm gonna get it.
Don't die.
I lost my sprite. Hey, dude, your motherfucking heart's like,
they have the rarest items in game right now that are like hard to get. But if you find one, people are fighting for it. And you have to extract it and all this shit.
Yep. Hey,
bro,
man.
I probably got like 3 or 4 rare sprites.
Bro, I got 38 mastered.
What's that?
Yes, yeah.
I'm missing 8.
Only 8?
I'm missing 8 out of the whole bunch.
Oh shit! What's the rarest one? Do you have it or no?
Yeah.
You already have that one, yeah.
Well, no. I haven't found any Reapers. So the Reapers are the rarest one right now. The Reapers are the rarest one.
That is kind of fun, but how long does that event go on?
I don't know.
Longer.
I haven't played today.
Yeah, I bet it's not going on much longer. So like, I don't know if I should play it.
No, it's like a seasonal event. Cause look,
Oh.
I'm honest with you. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make them into plushies and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like the one that I have already.
Cause they know they own to something. Cause that first season that they did that shit, dude, that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? Now we could just backpack them bitches and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then swap them out.
My dog's favorite toy was a plushie. It was a one of the llama pinatas, and I bought her one as a fucking as a chew toy, and she didn't destroy it. She kept it, and I don't know what happened to it. I think my parents cleaned out my old shed and they just threw it away.
Wait, where's your dog at?
My dog's inside right now. She's in the AC. She's like a little, like the doors could be open, you know, and she'd still be in the house. It's like, dude, she loves it. Yeah, so. She's an older skill breed, but she's really like active still. Like she'll jump over a 4-foot fence to get out. She's still fucking agile as I think she's 9 or 12. Yeah.
Oh no, she ain't old. My uncle's dog is like 14, dude. My uncle's dog is like 14.
But she's acting like she's like 5 still.
This dog runs around fucking house. He's all there with a laser laughing the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, Angela, we got a golden retriever. Golden lab. Oh no, golden retriever, not lab. Golden retriever.
Yeah, goldies.
But not pure
Bro,
bred. Like
90%,
bro.
I just did some Batman shit, bro. She didn't even see me come in. She's like, she's over there talking to her daughter, right? And I hear her. Oh, I'm waiting on him to get out the bathroom. I'm like, I'm right here. Bro, I literally just walked right by her. She didn't even see me, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm right here. Like, you don't see me. I'm standing right here. She's talking about, oh, I'm waiting on him to get out the bathroom. I walk by, bro. I'm like, what? I'm right here. What are you talking about? Something else. Yeah, that's what I'm about to be doing next. That's what I'm about to be doing.
Right.
I'm about to roll up right now, bro.
Shit.
Mad I am right now.
I got a lot of shit to talk about.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about the CERN, bro. I just have to find a whole bunch of different CERN videos and
what I need you to make a video about is Fermilab in Batavia, Illinois. That's
Fermilab. I got you.
Just because there's
subparticle, right?
Same thing, just a mini one.
Smaller one, yeah. So I mean, sub.
Yeah, it's a mini particle collider. But just because they're turning that one off, don't mean that they're not keeping this one on.
Why would they turn it off? Why would they invest that much money and not keep it going?
Dude, I'm saying like this. What do you think the data centers are for?
Data centers and probably feeding the CERN, yeah.
The same brand. They got a TJ Maxx.
Dude, if the data centers are all for CERN, you are on.
They just don't be having it there.
That just blew
they
my
got the same brand.
It almost
hey,
makes
you want to know something else?
No, because it almost fucked. Dude, I thought CERN was a supercomputer, and they're lying, and it's a supercomputer, right? And the particles that go in circles cool the whole thing. That's my theory.
It is. And the supercomputer is what's sending people to the future. It's a time machine.
So what's the white fucking clothes with this?
Cheers, I can do it with my mind, but they need a technology. They could try to
You want to know something else?
They could try to catch up, right? I could do it with my brain. I don't need that.
No. Hey, you want to know something else?
Huh.
The time machine activates by lightning. What happens when they turn it on?
When was Tesla born in a lightning storm?
Yep. and these thunderstorms are what's activating it.
Yeah.
They're powering it by thunderstorms because they can control the weather.
And then
They control the weather.
You know what Nikolai Tesla said? Hey, you want to know this? Nikolai Tesla has a quote that says, "I have seen things and envisioned things," and he had a vision. He said, "The day that man harnesses lightning is the day that shit goes fucking crazy." I swear he said that. He said you will see things beyond what you can even conceive in your mind as torture and pain. You will see things beyond what you ever thought. He said, if you once they harness lightning, that's what he said.
I'm still like this, bro. The Fermi Lab, I've seen this shit damn near all my life growing up when I lived in Aurora, right?
That reminds me of Black Mirror. That when they work there underground.
They have big ass poles going straight up, like telephone poles, but they're higher than billboards. They're higher than billboards, all right? You know how they got like the ski lifts? You know how high those are? That's how high they are with metal wires that connect above ground. These things go around the whole outside of what's underground. They're powering it by electrical storms.
That's when they use it? Like the eclipse did something magnetic electric?
Because that's how they're using the HARP. They're charging the atmosphere. All that shit, bro. I'm saying like
Hey, dude, last night I had a lucid dream that I found a meteorite that fell in front of me. 3 meteorites fell on Yosemite Boulevard in my town, and I was driving and it was foggy. And 3 meteorites fell and I couldn't see with the other 2. But the third one had a trail and I followed it and I got to it and it was glowing gold, like orange. Big meteorite glowing in a dream.
For the first.
It was fucking crazy, bro. And I'm like, I'm gonna sell this, bro. I'll be rich. I was so pumped.
Shit, yesterday.
Hey, what you do is you chip it off, and then you keep that part, and then you sell the rest.
Yeah, you're right. 100%. Yeah, I got you on that. 100%.
Because you might be medium, Manny. You not even know.
You might need the key part of it. You might need that.
Yeah. Give you that energy.
Yeah.
While they're over there fucking around with the other pieces.
Yeah, no. Ever since they turned that shit off, bro, I started fucking dreaming again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still like this. My sleep's been
started
better. I'll be
dreaming.
getting up less.
Yeah.
Sleeping a lot more. I gotta get up early tomorrow so I could be.
Yeah, no. Ever since they
I gotta get up before like 6, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get up before 6. Fucking beat this heat so I can go work until like fucking 11 and shit. You know what I'm saying?
True that. It gets hotter around 3 to 5.
It gets hotter around like 11 to 12. That's when it's getting peak because it's right above us.
For us, it's I don't know why where I'm at. It's 3 to 5. Might be different.
It's you're at a different access point.
I don't know. I'm saying
you're upper more. I'm in the middle.
Yeah, that makes sense. It could be different.
I'm close
like around 9 and 10. That's when it starts getting hot over here, bro.
Damn, that's early.
It starts to get hot.
Yeah, about technically he's right because that's when our temperature raises. Because around like 10, it goes from like 70 to 80, and then around like 11 and 12, that's when it's in the 90s. Like it starts, and I'm trying to get up, wash all these windows, get in the truck, wash all these windows, get in the truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cool out in the truck half the time and shit. But
where the fuck is my weed at, bro?
I don't know, but we're gonna play another video.
Here I go, naming more names. This is Epstein's Business and Billionaire Contacts, Part 49. Bruce Maryville Austin, Managing Partner of DM Partners. He is CEO of Propriety Capital Holdings. Julian and Melanie Metcalf. He's a British businessman and founder of food retailers Itzo and Metcalf's Food Company. He founded Pret Manager, a popular sandwich shop, and in 2018, Pret was bought for $1.5 billion. George and Claire Milford Haven. George Mountbatten, 4th Marquise of Milford, founded US Switch, a website that helps consumers compare and change suppliers. They sold it in 2006 for around £20 million. Nicole Miller and Kim Taiping. Nicole is a millionaire fashion designer and businesswoman. Kim is her husband. She's good friends with Ghislaine Maxwell. Kim is a financier and partner at Stillwell Holdings. Carrie and Belle George Minot. Caroline is a jewelry designer who formerly worked as a unit manager for Late Night with David Letterman. She was engaged to Julian Metcalf, also in Epstein's Black Book. Her husband George is CEO of internet portals You Promise and Excite. Kevin Misher, former Hollywood executive and producer, involved with the Cinema Society.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people on them lists, man. A lot of dirty
That
deeds.
motherfucker, the way he was reading that shit, that motherfucker sounded tired.
Hey, when Cat Williams said all these dirty dick dirt bastards gonna get they aired out, man. You know, look, we know everything. 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 You know what I'm saying?
Orlando Brown versus Ray J.
Hey, I can't wait for that. When's that happen?
I don't know, but I seen a video of this motherfucker Orlando smacking fucking Ray J
Slapping him
with
with
his
some
fucking
money.
hands.
And he's like, is that real? He's like, hell yeah, that's real. He's like, you
He's
about
like,
to lose that. He's like,
man.
man, come take this shit, boy. What you want? On everything,
He's
on
like,
blood. Come on, cuz.
he was like, yo, he's bullshitting. He probably got $100 bill on top and $100 bill on the bottom, and all the rest is all ones. And then when you put this, he's like, all hundreds, bro, all hundreds. He's like, you lucky I let you slide with that. Bro, he ended up kissing that motherfucker too, bro. Ray J,
Yeah,
Ray
he
J
had it in
is
his
a
mouth.
little,
Yeah, you don't know he the new Diddy. And he
yeah,
told
he
on
is
him.
a new Diddy. Yeah.
And he killed Whitney.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, he did.
This is all allegedly speaking, of course, from our entertainment person. You know what I'm saying? We talk about a movie, you know?
Allegedly.
He did it in GTA.
GTA.
Let's keep it moving, y'all.
Epstein's Business and Billionaire Connections, Part 47. Percy Massimo, founder of Baltic Model Management. Caitlin Mavrion, a creative consultant and creative director for Art for Youth London, a charity for UK youth. Her family comes from Greek shipping magnates. Bluey Mavrion, ship owner who ran the family business until he passed. His son, Carlos and Nicholas, are also in Epstein's Black Book. Mr. John Mayhew, owner of Rules Restaurant in Convent Garden. Ellesdare, Jock McLeod, and Prudence. Jock is an executive for Rupert Murdoch's News Corporation in Australia. Prudence is Rupert Murdoch's daughter. She also attended Dalton School when Epstein taught there.
Epstein's daughter.
30 people. No, he attended with Epstein's daughter. I mean, wait, what? She attended school with Epstein's daughter. I didn't know Epstein had a daughter. What? I don't know, man. Let's keep it moving. I think we might have found some shit.
Crisis mounting in Corpus Christi, Texas, where drone video shows docks once surrounded by water, now sitting on dry land. This is unprecedented territory. Droughts have been crippling this area for years. Now local officials are warning the city's reservoirs are on track to run dry by next year. This week, revealing plans to potentially declare a water emergency that as soon as September would force all local residents and businesses to cut usage by 25%.
I see it, bro. Y'all see if something is going on with the water. And the crazy thing is Donald Trump just signed these deals with these AI tech giants, and now all the water is somehow going away. And it tells you big tech CEOs are on board. Do you guys remember Donald Trump's inauguration? Look at all these tech billionaires now. Who do you think is going to bring in these quantum innovation technologies that Donald Trump just signed these 2 executive orders for? It's not Donald Trump. Why do you think they were at his inauguration? Now Trump secures deal with these AI giants, Americans to receive direct stake in AI profits via AAIF. American AI Fund, I've been telling you this. America's AI backbone made ownable on the blockchain. You guys see it firsthand, man. Either you position yourself early or you just don't. You don't have to listen to me. This is not financial advice, man. Everything that you need to know for this will be pinned in the comments below. This is the digital age, y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
Mm-hmm.
No, but now I'm talking about now. That dude with the long hair is about to be in the new Spiderman.
Frazzle Drip. In April 2018, a conspiracy theory known as Frazzle Drip began spreading online after a website called Your Newswire published an article about Anthony Weiner's laptop, which had been the subject of a legitimate FBI investigation. According to the story, the laptop contained a secret video file called Frazzle Drip. The article alleged that the video showed Hillary Clinton and her aide Huma Abedin torturing a young girl, cutting her face off, wearing it as a mask, and drinking her blood as part of a satanic ritual. The story went even further, claiming that NYPD officers who had viewed the video were so traumatized that some had vomited. It also alleged that several of those officers had later been murdered to prevent them from speaking about what they had seen. Despite the seriousness of these claims, no evidence supporting the existence of the video was ever produced. No law enforcement agency, journalist, or independent investigation was able to confirm that the file existed. Both the FBI and the NYPD publicly stated that the video did not exist. However, for many people who already believed related conspiracy theories, those denials did not disprove the claim. Instead, they were interpreted as evidence that a larger cover-up was taking place, and that powerful people were hiding the truth.
Truth. We seen that video. Hey, don't you remember that video? Winnie the Pooh.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, that was like the sickest video I've ever seen. Where Hillary's just hopping around wearing this female's face. Huh. And then it was the whole thing was, it started Pizzagate. Like, if it wasn't for Anthony Weiner, dude, we wouldn't know nothing. If it wasn't for that laptop being, and then the files got out. The files got out. We saw the video. Me and this nigga. We saw the video. We were on Telegram. We were there. They can't say that video doesn't exist. They can't say that video don't exist.
Yeah, bro. Matter of fact, I think that video is still up there on Telegram too.
It is.
I don't even think anybody take that shit down.
You know.
I'm about to go through that bitch and save that video, bro. Then
save that shit. Make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, bro.
No. You have to tell me when you send it. When you post it, you have to tell me. Like,
I got you.
Go on YouTube. Tell me, hey, I'm about to post this shit. Look up for the video, all right?
Man, listen, you might as well just grab my jack, bro.
See, Shoes even saw it. What up, Shoes? Goddamn slime.
Oh, he saw the video too?
Yeah.
He saw this. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, bro. That video was out there, bro. It's out
like,
there.
dude, that's the whole reason. That's the whole reason why we look at Comet Ping Pong. The whole reason why we even like, hey, they all went here. It's government funded. Dude even became a politician. You know what I'm saying? They got little kids strapped to tables, people. Huh? And we worried about Bill Cosby slipping some pills. Huh? These bitches did that shit willingly. Huh? Yeah. Huh?
We got Jellos, we got the puddings.
All them bitches just wanted to get into the pudding pop. You know what I'm saying? And he was selling them.
What he does, he's like,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
we
crazy,
got the
bro.
jellos and the
This shit crazy.
pudding.
I got old videos that I wish I had a laptop right now, dude. I wish I had a PC, not a laptop. I don't know why I keep saying laptop. I hate fucking laptop. Wish I had a PC right now. I'll bring up the whole schematics, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I link videos, everything. It's crazy shit.
I'm about to go on Telegram and save all that shit.
Whew.
There's mad
Man.
videos that we posted that's still up there, bro. It's mad videos.
Hey, just remember this: when you do post that video, you're gonna have to erase that shit as soon as I copy it. All right, bro? Because you
I
will
got
get
you, bro.
banned. That's a perma
I
ban
know,
right there, bro.
I know, bro. I posted, what was it? It was like a NASA video, but it was showing the China version of it. But it was showing how the Earth in the background was looking mad flat. And guess what? TikTok took that shit down, bro. It was like, yo, you're violating community guideline, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? It's about NASA, motherfucker. So if NASA's showing this shit, my nigga. Why the fuck are y'all taking this shit down?
That's what got me deep in the rabbit hole talking years back, and I never recovered. And here I am letting the people go. Yeah.
Like, if it's not
That's what I'm
true,
doing.
why the fuck did they take down the video if it's not true? Why would y'all take it down
If it's not true, why not just put out a disinformation video? Like, this dude's like giving wrong information. It's not true. Why would you have to go through whack the person then take the video down? If it's not true, why not just go to court and tell them like you got proof that it's true? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I try to repost this shit, bro, and this shit is still not trying to get up there, bro. It's like violated. As soon as I post that shit, bro, immediately I get a fucking violation, bro.
Of course. I'm gonna tell you like this, dude. I remember I had a video that I was editing and shit, dude. These niggas went into my shit and blocked.
Yeah, bro.
Didn't even let me post. I didn't even get to post. They blocked.
Yeah, I didn't get to post my shit either, bro. They took that shit down like this, bro. They took it down.
I was using their editor to edit the platform or the video and shit, so I could put it on a different platform, and they blocked it. I'm like, dude, I wasn't even gonna post the shit. It's crazy.
Right, nigga. Like, what? Like, that's why I'm like, bro. If the video is not true, if it's not real, why would TikTok take it down, bro? That just makes me think like, all right, they probably know something that we already fucking know, but we already knew this shit. Y'all just motherfucking starting to wake up to this shit. Like, yeah, it shows the Earth fucking flat as fuck in the background, right? And these motherfuckers doing a little spacewalk, but there's no curve, bro. The Earth is like dead ass flat in the background, bro. I'm like, yeah, I try to post that shit.
Remember when they showed like where they got all that shit in Antarctica or not in Alaska, the bases in operation for NASA and shit. Crazy work.
I got some pictures. I got some pictures that I was on Google. I was on Google Earth, and I could see how they try to cover Antarctica. You can see land on top of the fucking ice. So it's like they're lying about this shit because there ain't no ice at fucking Antarctica, bro. All these pictures that they put up there, bro, that's just all this shit.
It's not just ice, land.
Yeah, it's land, bro. So the land part,
ice. Look at it like this: ice doesn't just not move.
Yeah, so the land part where they try to cover this shit up, bro. They try to cover this shit up with the ice picture on top of that land, bro. But you can see there's a slant, and you can see the mountain, you can see the dirt right in the middle, bro. Like there's a slant, and everything else is ice, bro. So it's like you can tell they edited that fucking shit on Google Earth, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are they hiding, bro? Did they edit that shit, bro? Like they painted this shit over, bro, to cover this shit, like to cover the land that has no ice. They're hiding something, bro. They patched this shit.
We'll find out. Well, we always
the
do,
major
though. You know what I'm
typhoon
saying?
and flooding in Alaska. I warned everyone. that when this thing starts to move, the tail was going to move in what area and what way. Let's take a look at it. So here's the area where all of that flooding and devastation took place in Kipnuk, Alaska. But everyone that followed me know that this runs all the way up. The tail bends here and comes all the way around here. And I told you all, I bought a snake just to see how they operate. And if this tail was going to move, then it's going to continue to move upwards to straighten out here. Meaning that when this starts to move, all of this is potential to be flooded. Bad. Underwater sometime soon even. But I've warned everyone, as soon as this tail moves, because you can see the curl here, this is where it comes around. Whenever it starts to straighten out, it's going to roll itself upward. And when this flows over, all of this water is going to come up. All of that's going to come up, you guys. And whenever you have water that come up like that, at some point, being how cold it is up there, it creates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we can't really trust what he said because remember there was a green screen and shit that he had, all that shit. He's like, you think I'm gonna? And then he popped up. He said he was on the beach, but he wasn't on the beach. He was just in the green room.
Yeah.
Like you can't really. Actors act, and they be doing good until they give out their dirty secrets, and then their dirty secrets be giving out their secrets that they ain't supposed to be telling. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody started doing research on them. Like, oh, this nigga is dirty. Yeah. Yeah. That was my disclaimer. Okay. Yeah. No problem. Let's get it.
I want you to stop and really listen for a second. Look at the moon tonight or any night and tell me, why does the exact same side of the moon always face the earth, no matter where you are in the world? They tell us it's because the moon is spinning perfectly in sync with the earth, but that sounds like a lie, right? The Bible gives us the real answer. In the original Hebrew, the word for firmament is rakia. The word means a solid physical dome, something that was beaten out and stretched like metal. It's not an empty space, it's a hard barrier holding back the waters above us. That's why you sometimes see clouds glowing from under the sunset. The sun is close and local, shining upward under the dome, not 93 million miles away like they claim. This is exactly why they spray chemtrails across the sky every single night and day. They're also trying to block our view of the firmament or even weaken it. They want us to keep believing we're on a spinning ball in an infinite space so we feel small, powerless, helpless, and meaningless. But here's the biggest deception of all. Most Christians and religions think they're worshiping the true creator. But they've all been tricked into calling on the false God. The names God, Lord, or even Jehovah are not the true name. They all trace back to El and Baal, a title connected to Saturn, the black cube, and the old false ruler of this realm. The real name of the creator is Yahuwah. That's the name the elites work so hard to hide and replace. When you call on Yahuwah, that's when real power moves. And when you call on fake titles, you're feeding this Saturnic system. Yahuwah created this protected, enclosed world with a firmament above us and an ice wall surrounding us. We are not random accidents. We didn't come from a big bang. We're not monkeys in evolution. We are his designed realm. Once you understand this, everything changes. You stop being their slave to the matrix. You reject Saturn, you reject the black cube, you start your training through astral projection and a real connection with Yahuwah. The dome is real, the ice wall is real, chemtrails are real,
tripping,
and the
right?
firmament is winning. If you
This
woke up even
nigga's
a
nose
little bit,
keeps
comment
morphing on me and
Yahuwah
shit,
or I need
dude.
an explanation right now. And follow for more truth. We're breaking out of the system together. Wake up.
He reading, that's why. But that nigga nose kept moving on. What the fuck?
That could have been a
This
filter
shit.
though.
That's what I'm thinking.
It
But
could have been a
nigga,
filter they was using.
why you putting filters on? You a nigga. You ain't no bitch. But God dang. God dang.
No, some
Keep
people
moving.
use filter just to make the video look a little cleaner.
Nah, nigga, that's rude. That's rude. Nigga, we want real. We done with
Let's
the
go.
fake. We want real.
Yeah.
Simulation over.
Simulation is over.
over.
Well, it's not over. It's not
Jen,
over.
Jen in
It's
the
not over until the
building.
fat. It's not over until the fat lady stops singing.
Well, we don't know if we want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I like opera though. I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah.
you. Nah, nigga, you ain't. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Say,
A poor man works nonstop. A
I
rich man
have
lives
a
off of that
suspicion.
labor. A soldier protects them both. The taxpayer pays for all three. The banker robs all four. The lawyer argues for all five. The doctor bills all six. The criminal scares all seven. And the politician, he lives like a king off of all eight.
Yeah. If you have a annuity and you need cash now, I ain't gonna
Call
say the rest of it.
JG.
No.
877 cash now.
Cut.
Hey.
We ain't getting paid. The fuck?
Hey, listen, I got it in a moment, bro. I got it in a moment.
I feel you, but you supposed to cut it and make it up with our own shit, nigga. Come on now. You know how we rap. Freestyle, nigga. Come on now. Let's get it. Huh?
I got it in the moment, bro. Just that commercial brainwash shit, bro, got in my brain for a second, bro.
I'm just saying, why politicians gotta be the burden of bad news? You know what I'm saying? Because they crooked. You know what I'm saying? They don't want good news. We want peace always. They want war. Just like the lady said.
A poor man
So,
works
yeah.
nonstop. A rich man lives off of that labor. A soldier protects them both. The taxpayer pays for all three. The banker robs all four. The lawyer argues for all five. The doctor bills all six. The criminal scares all seven. And the politician, he lives like a king off of all eight.
Mm. Mm. Ain't that the fact?
Ain't that the truth?
I wouldn't want to be a politician, but in a way, I couldn't help but being an overseer. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at least shit would actually have a good way. But then I'd be playing Satan. You know what I'm saying? Because we all supposed to be free anyway. Do what you want to do. It's your life. No terms, no limit. Exactly.
I gotta start fucking collabing videos together and fucking edit the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah. See, I think politicians should only I think politicians should only get 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because that's enough for you to get enough wealth or invest in a better future. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to invest in the change you want to see. You don't want to be a person. I say like this: if the people around you don't look fed and you're eating, you're not good people. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody should be eating. Nobody should stop. But we got people out here starving right now. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because the Democrats done fucked up everything. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is this too: the Republicans help. You know why? Because this is one nation under God. You know what I'm saying? Indivisible for which we stand. You know what I'm saying? We got it by Republicans, no Democrats. Republicans. They're for us, by the people, for the people. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to
They're
live.
corrupted. They're corrupted.
Yeah, but they corrupted by you know what they're corrupted by? Hmm? Popularity. Popularity. They're
I was
corrupted by pride. They're corrupted by greed. These are
nah,
sins.
for real. I was gonna.
They're sin. They're all sinners. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the blind leading the blind. Like if you don't know you doing bad, why the fuck is you doing it? Because it feel good? Yeah, but you hurt people, dude. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? That's just wrong shit all the way around the board. You doing that shit, you ain't going where you supposed to go. You gonna be where you gonna end up.
I said, what you saying right now, bro, kind of remind me of this video that I seen earlier before I went to work, bro. It was talking about how white people are the cowards of this world, bro, because they like to see violence. They like to fucking see innocent people get killed. They like to see innocent people get robbed. They like to see innocent people fucking do a whole bunch
They
of
put
shit, bro. There was a black dude. There was a black dude saying this shit to a white dude, bro, because a white dude came up to him on some shit, bro. Like, I guess the black dude was like preaching some shit like that. So,
mm-hmm.
dude checked him, bro, and gave him a reality check, bro. Like, bro. And he brought up a whole bunch of shit because the nigga even said it like, yeah, he was like, I went to the military, da 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 da. He's like, oh, so you the white man that was out there killing the innocent kids and shit, huh? And he was just like, he shut him up with all that shit. White dude, stay quiet after that shit,
Shit, I showed a
bro. Ooh.
video where dude went to the military and shit. He was brought up racist. His dad taught him to hate black people. But all that changed when he went to go do his service and shit. And one of the bunk mates was a black guy, stopped somebody from burglaring his locker. That had everything that belonged to him in that locker, like everything that he owned. You know what I'm saying? And he caught somebody burglaring and he scared them out before they could get anything. And he just told dude he's been waiting in there for 6 hours for dude to get off duty. And then he told dude, yeah, you gotta go to what you call get you a lock. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like 20 minutes away. So 40 minutes he come back. This dude's 6 hours and 40 minutes. He waited for that dude to come back. Black dude sat on dude bunk. Like, hey, I'm protect your shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if there's one thing that we do have is honor. You know what I'm saying? Certain people have been dirt. They've been done dirty though, and that shit leaves because they're under the influence. Meaning somebody influenced them in their mind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody told them something and they went with it. That's usually how it happens. They give you the idea and they put you in that path. Nobody knows. Like unless you're thinking for yourself, unless you have your own common sense of thought, train of thought, and motivation, somebody can deter you from your path that you're on. And they could send you off to a path that you don't belong. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think, man, this is all poison that you could be hearing. But at the same time, medicine could be poison. You know what I'm saying? The way you fight poison is with another poison sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I mean that's what we were taught. Cause you gotta make a poison you gotta make an antidote out of poison. So you fight poison with poison. Kind of reminds me of that XXX song. You know what I'm saying? Heart eater, why eat my heart while I'm alive, still breathing, contemplate it. I'm gonna stop right there though. We don't
Oh
get paid
yeah,
for this
speaking about,
shit.
I'm starting to find a lot of videos about this motherfucker too, bro. Oliver Tree. That's his name.
I told you, bro. That dude be coming out. Hey, this dude
Started
been
finding mad videos,
telling.
bro. He
He
has, and
been
bro, I've been
telling.
finding mad videos of all this shit that he been putting in. He made a documentary. I didn't even know he made a
Oh
documentary.
yeah, he
I
went
didn't
to
even know he made a
Antarctica.
documentary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I
All
didn't
that
know.
shit.
I didn't
2
know
years.
until I found a video
2
about it.
years. 2-year vacation. He was
Yeah,
working the whole time.
and then he showed some of the ice wall that had caves in
Melted
it. He was
away.
like, "Yo,
Yup.
he was like, bro, those are the entrances right there, bro. Like, there was mad of them though, bro. There was one on top, one on the bottom. Like, there was mad little holes, bro.
Yeah, like cubby holes, like niggas was waiting in there.
I'm
The
like, bro,
basic
that
table
shit looked
salt
like.
and derived from a volatile compound. Yeah.
I'm like, all the holes are the same fucking shape though, bro.
Yeah, the
Like,
gates
bro,
or
that's.
doorway. Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm starting to find mad videos about that motherfucker, bro. Like, I was like,
I'm
yo,
saying
this
like this,
motherfucker,
bro.
he been
His
talking.
the nigga shit on motherfucking penguins, bro. That motherfucking stupid. That nigga stupid.
Yeah.
I was laughing the whole time like this nigga knows to put penguins.
Nigga say your mom and the dad was like, he needs help. He needs to be in a mental home or some shit like that. Bro, the mom and dad
And he
wasn't
said,
agreeing
this
to
whole
anything he was saying.
island, nobody knows who's the daddy. So they all take care of him. I was like, oh, and he's like, this is Concubine Island.
Yeah, bro, he been opening it up too much.
Hey, dude,
Bro, I've been finding
I
mad
sat
different
here for
videos.
like, how long was that documentary? Like an hour and a half or some shit. Dude, I sat here for an hour and a half and
Yeah,
watched that shit, dude. I was
I
cracking
was
up the
like,
whole time because I was high. I'm like, damn, this is funny as fuck, bro.
niggas started crying and shit. Niggas like, but he knows a lot of shit that oh my god, this nigga's like really on that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. But he was an alien. He was an alien, man. You know, Kanye's an alien too. That's why he can't control us. We all aliens. Because we ain't from whatever world they trying to create. You feel me? We ain't from that world. We
They
is
put us here, bro.
Lumerians. We
don't even belong
me and you are we're Lumerians, but at the same time, we're Lemurians, you know what I'm saying?
here. We're more
Because
like
love and
experiments.
lay are two different things. One's moon, the other one's land. So like we come from two different lands, but we the same people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, let's keep it moving, man. Keep it moving.
So the Kundalini energy is rising on the planet. You have portals already open, and we are going through the Lionsgate portal of Leo. All right, and this portal is a portal of scientific awakening. So what do I mean by scientific awakening? That means because this portal is open. We're going to go through this portal for about between 9 and 19 days. And the length of us going through the portal depends on the way every soul and spirit on this planet reacts to the portal as we go through. If enough people tap into the right frequency, tap into themselves, go within their deepest selves, focus on the voices within that everybody knows is there, but nobody likes to listen to. I'll say that again. If everybody goes within and listens to the voices that we all know it's there, but nobody likes to listen to, then we'll go through that portal, we'll stay in that portal a lot longer. But if not, we'll only be in there 9 days. But it's a grand shift because
But we in that portal right now, y'all. We getting hit with them sun rays. Let's get them, what they call them, CMEs. We're going to get some of them CME rays, y'all. Let's keep it growing. Keep it moving. Keep it
The
going.
hardest concept for me to understand was, what is ether? We have this medium in space that is filled with this substance called ether, or akash in Sanskrit. It's this medium that connects absolutely everything in the universe. We are all swimming in it. We're all connected to it. It propagates vibration. It propagates waves. It's like the internet system for the entire cosmos. And sound is its language, meaning if you want to communicate with everything, everywhere, you do that through vibratory sound codes that can be transmitted through ether. The people who figured this out and figured out how to connect to that substance and how to talk in that substance, we call them enlightened, or we call them the yogis or the saints and siddhas, and we consider what they were able to do as supernatural. It's why science can't figure it out, because we don't study science in ether. They knew how to essentially go into that space, connect with everything everywhere, and then send a vibratory code, and that code would come back and be answered by life. And that's why it seemed like a miracle. It wasn't. It's just simply the science of Akash. And as a physician, if I was able to somehow teach people how to connect to that, even if it was just momentarily, maybe even for a few seconds a day, through their mantra meditation practice, how would their life change? What miracles?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the reason why people don't know how to spell ether, though, because they don't know that it's air. You know what I'm saying? It's the gases in the air. Everything's connected through air. You know what I'm saying? It's a liquid. We are in a it's not as dense as water, but it's a liquid. That's why we have humidity, dew points, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clouds float on it. You know what I'm saying? The sun and the moon float over it. And we can't do nothing about it. They're trying to change it by spraying shit in it. And then they call it the smog. This is the desolation of the smog, causing toxicity through our city. You know why? They don't give a fuck about it. Michael Jackson told us that, remember? Made the song. That's why I told Kanye, I'm like, dude, you gotta make songs, bro. You can't talk about this shit. You gotta make songs. If you can't sing it and put it on record, don't say it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna unalive you for saying it. How you saying it? You gotta sing that shit, make it sound good. People remember shit if it sound good. Remember? You gotta make it sound good. Yeah, there's Ethernet. They're different for real. For real. Keep moving.
You're
All
a
day.
clairsentient empath who is highly sensitive to energy. That's why you just stay in the house. So on top of being an empath, you're clairsentient, which is just clear feeling. And that means that you feel everything. And when I say everything, I mean absolutely everything. You can walk into a room and feel if someone just got through fighting with somebody. You can feel if they were talking about you. The way that you feel, you be getting intuitive messages. And this ability makes it very overstimulating being out in society. Because with all these different energies, you don't want to be feeling all of that. And you got to train yourself to not absorb everything. But regardless, it is very overwhelming at times having this gift when you just feel everything. And to protect yourself, you mostly just stay in the house.
I felt like dude had a lot of sugar in his tank, but the message that he got through was real. You know what I'm saying? There was too much sauce on that. You know what I'm saying? He was listening a little bit too much. I thought that nigga was from the snake house for real. Sissies.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake.
Let's get it though. Let's get it. Man up. Oh, this nigga's supposed to be dead. Let's get it.
Palm Beach Pete accidentally let slip in an interview that he is actually Jeffrey, allegedly. Take a look at what he says and what he does on this interview on accident, allegedly. This is so weird.
I realized that that's me.
Listen to this.
So I'm recognized. I've always been recognized when he first got arrested, when he was on the New York Post. I guess he died in 19 or 18. So
It's coming.
When he got arrested, when he came back from Paris and they took him to the correctional facility, I was on the Post. I lived in the city.
How does he know all this
Boys
about him?
circling me around me and giving me double looks.
Wait, hold on, wait. In 2019, you're saying you lived
You
in
see
New York
it?
City?
Did you see it?
Yes.
So you've been everywhere he goes.
Yes.
They're always together.
Okay, so when
can I give you a couple examples?
How is that?
All right, so I was at...
We all saw the same thing, right? When TMZ was talking to him about being in New York at the same time Palm Beach Pete was, he was doing this, and they were doing it back to him.
Mm-hmm. Gave himself up. Hey, yeah.
You know who else was
Yeah,
at
what
two games
what
at the same?
she called that boy a sweet potato. Hey, you got dipped in some ketchup. That's crazy though.
Yeah, it was $1. It's only $1.25.
For what?
I thought I had more quarters, but I don't. No, for longer. It's $1.25. Damn, I'm gonna
Play video, play.
There are three possible methods by which the communists might take us over. One would be by a peaceful coup d'etat, as in Czechoslovakia in 1948. The second method would be by fomenting civil war in this country and aiding the communist side with military might. But there is a third method, which they are clearly relying on most heavily, and this is taking us over by a process so gradual and insidious that communist rule is slipped over so far on the American people before they ever realize it is happening. The process in that direction is going on right now, gradually but surely, and with ever-increasing spread and speed. A part of that plan, of course, is to induce the gradual surrender of American sovereignty, piece by piece and step by step, to various international organizations, of which the United Nations is the outstanding but far from the only example. But another part is the conversion of the United States into a socialist nation, quite similar to Russia itself in its economy and political outlook, before police state enforcement is ever introduced. The best way to explain the aim here is simply to quote the directive under which some of the very largest American foundations have been secretly but visibly working for years. This directive is so to change the economic and political structure of the United States that it can be comfortably merged with Soviet Russia. Now, here are the communist aims for the United States. 1. Greatly expanded government spending for every conceivable means of getting rid of ever larger sums of American money as wastefully as possible. 2, higher and then much higher taxes. 3, an increasingly unbalanced budget despite the higher taxes. 4, wild inflation of our currency. 5, government controls of prices, wages, and materials, supposedly to combat inflation. 6, greatly increased socialistic controls over every operation of our economy and every activity of our daily lives. This is to be accompanied naturally and automatically by a correspondingly huge increase in the size of our bureaucracy and in both the cost and reach of our domestic government. 7, far more centralization of power in Washington and the practical elimination of our state lines. There is a many-faceted drive at work to have our state lines eventually mean no more within the nation than our county lines do now within the states. 8, the steady advance of federal aid to and control over our educational system, leading to complete federalization of our public education. 9, a constant hammering into the American consciousness of the horror of modern warfare, the beauties and the absolute necessity of peace, peace always on communist terms, of course. And 10, the consequent willingness of the American people to allow the steps of appeasement by our government which amount to a piecemeal surrender of the rest of the free world and of the United States itself. In summary, gentlemen, we are losing, rapidly losing, a Cold War in which our freedom, our country, and our very existence are at stake. And while we don't seem to know we are losing this war, you can be sure the communists do. There is just one thing, only one thing in the whole world which the communists fear today. It is that despite their tremendous influence in our government and over all of our means of mass communication, the American people will wake up too soon to what has really been happening and what is now happening right under their very noses. The only thing which can possibly stop the communists is for the American people to learn the truth in time. There are 3 possible methods by which
That shit right there. That was off a Telegram. Hey, that was off a Telegram, bro.
Oh shit.
That it happened now from within. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. The thing is this, it's gonna always be happening. We just don't know who's gonna be doing it. And we gotta learn how to stop them before they end up completing their mission. It's like Dr. Evil in Austin Power, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fight crime.
Look at that again. Look.
Stay vigilant, family.
If is everything looking in order regarding our contract and the 15-year agreement and I signed the non-disclosure? That's all for the legal stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks good to me.
All right. If your lawyers, if there's anything else, just they notify my lawyers. I'll take care of it. But I think, and you signed the release, correct, for the appearance? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So we'll begin, and we'll be informal here about it. I am honored and privileged and just really super excited. Oh, super excited. I sound like a little kid. It's an honor to be doing this, and I know you haven't given many interviews in your life. Can you start out by telling me, why did you accept my? I wrote you about 12 letters, but you finally on the 12th talked to me. Why are you giving this interview? Tell me why. And sir, could you look right here? Yeah, that's perfect. Not to tell a great filmmaker about filmmaking, but
because it started to get to me after a while.
What do you mean?
I've always been conflicted about it, I guess, but I wasn't conscious of it until later, years later. At first I was just blown away by the the chance, the opportunity, the challenge of making this film, and I went into it like it was a regular film, like another production of mine, not thinking too much about the long-term effects, what it would mean to society if it was ever discovered.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. You're referring to something.
The fake moon landing.
The rumor about the fake moon landing. You're saying is not a rumor or not is not an urban legend. You're saying it's true.
Yes, I'm sorry. I thought you knew that.
But no, I didn't. I mean, I've heard it like anyone else has heard it, but you. Okay.
Yeah, it was fake.
Wait, okay. And I thought, okay, I have written down, and I thought you agreed to talk about Barry Lyndon. You agreed to talk about The Killing, Clockwork Orange. I mean, we're going to cover all these films, and I hope we still can. But what you're telling me is this? Because I've never. I think it would make the news if you're telling me now for the first time. And why me? Why not CNN or?
Well, the rumors were true.
Okay. Okay, well, I obviously want to understand what the hell what you're talking about here. Okay, but why are you telling me? I'm a nobody.
The moon landings were fake.
Okay, and I want to hear what the hell. I'm sorry, what the hell
He's telling you because you're a nobody.
Tell me how. When, where. I'd like to hear the story about this, but
baffled.
Why are you telling me?
Hey, King, you should be watching us on YouTube. What you doing,
that makes
bro?
sense now. That's why I can't release this for 15 years.
I see you back there.
Total sense now.
Yes.
Huh?
Okay. Because you have a super big secret that you're basically.
Don't look at me like I ain't talking to you, nigga. You should be watching me on TV, nigga. What the fuck?
Time bomb.
And, my upcoming film, Eyes Wide Shut, is all about secrecy. It takes place in the sexual underground, but it's really about secrecy.
Okay. Well, before we even talk about the meta of secrecy, like what the F's are like. Wait. Start from the beginning here. Can you start from the beginning? Okay, but let's take it back to the beginning.
Hey, he fucked this journalist up, bro.
Okay, so I was born in 71. I was born in 71. I didn't see that stuff anyway. So just how about you walk me through it? If you have, just indulge me here. Well, let's do it quickly, or as quickly as we can. How did something like this start? Does someone do you apply to an ad to film the moon landings?
No,
like what?
I was contacted by NASA.
Okay, when, where, why? I mean, what happened?
Before I started making 2001, so in the mid-'60s sometime.
After Kennedy said his thing, you're saying?
Well, considerably after then, yeah. And they had seen Dr. Strangelove, and I had originally requested use of the B-52 to film part of Dr. Strangelove, and they refused. But they were very impressed by the final.
Great film.
It's one of my personal favorites. Yes,
Yeah.
they were very impressed by the look of it.
They wouldn't let you use a B-52 that you asked for, right? You asked
No,
to
they
do
would
it.
not.
Why not? I mean, well then, so you have on Rocky. Was it Rocky?
It's just force of habit. I think they're just very secretive.
Okay, and
Keeping in with the theme of.
But yeah, even though they denied you there, you're saying, well, so when you're doing 2001, obviously that's the space movie. So you're saying when you're doing the space movie, they contacted you then? I mean, obviously there's a relationship between that?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so what happened?
And they were planning this fake moon landing. They wanted.
But why did they have to fake it? Why?
Because it is impossible to get to the moon. If you ask any scientist, we couldn't do it. Okay. There's the Van Allen belt, which is it's impossible to get past.
Okay.
If you think of our space program and how many trips we have made since the alleged moon landing,
right?
They stopped in 1972. What sense does that even make? That if we went there, 3 or 4 times between 69 and 72, and haven't gone since, nor has anyone else, not even the Russians. It's a little bit of a stretch of the imagination to think that we did. Why would we not go?
Or no other country.
Because it's impossible to go. The furthest any.
Furthest anybody's ever been is inner Earth orbit. Can't go past it. What goes up must. What goes up must. What goes up must come down.
Yeah, I hope nobody believes in NASA, bro. I just, if y'all do, bro, it's just, I don't know.
Hey, DJ said
Motherfuckers,
the cross represents two penises.
the two cross, where?
Well, the true cross is an X. Let's be honest.
That's T
PlayStation knows
minus.
it. PlayStation knows it. That's why it's called a cross. It's not an X. It's a shape. You got triangle, circle, cross, and square.
X.
Xbox now, on the other hand, has Y, X, A, and B. So they do have an X.
X.
This is why Xbox isn't going to be around much longer. I mean, shit, they hired some Indian chick, and she's basically destroying the shit in less than 6 months. So if you got like Xbox, anything, you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you playing on it anyways, man. You should have had a computer. Why would you be playing on a little baby computer with no brain cells? Huh? Can't even think for itself. Huh? Huh? Can't even play AI video games on that motherfucker, huh? To get it. Yeah, you gotta get an unk, bro. The true cross. The penis going into the vagina. Yeah. You didn't know that? You know
No, I
now.
know that. I know
You know
that. I've
now.
been knew that. I've been knew that one. I'm just
See,
laughing the way you said
see,
it.
I've been on unk status. I've been on unk status. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get two of the omega signs together for lesbians.
So I was watching one of the episodes from One Piece, and it showed Mount Maru in a motherfucking map.
Mm-hmm.
Salute.
Yeah, you should really start blowing that thing out while you're in the shower, dude.
I sneeze when I start speaking truth, bro.
You gonna learn. You gonna learn.
I'm about to sneeze that one out. At you, excuse me.
Yep. Namaste. Let's get it. All right.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And the saga of Palm Beach Pete continues. You know, Big E's doppelganger, brother, twin, clone, Big E himself. We're really not sure who this guy is at this point. Well, the story got a whole lot more bizarre this week as he actually took a DNA test, which should have solved the entire case, but instead it's made everything far more complicated because now the state of Florida has stepped in and declared him ineligible to run for mayor based off the findings of a DNA test, because that's not weird. So we're going to unpack all this, see if we can figure out who this guy really is together. Picking up a new kitty, be out of town. So, but we are going to do a bonus stream tomorrow with a bunch of my YouTube creator friends. So be on the lookout for that. All right, let's jump into it. Let's see what's going on with this bizarre story of Palm Beach Pete. Now, before we jump into the story, what do I think? Do I think this guy is Big E? Guys, I have no idea. Weirder things have happened. He definitely looks like him, but there's also some things about him that, maybe not. It might just be the case of the most extreme doppelganger we've ever seen that just happens to live.
What I said? What I said? Hey,
what did you say?
I'm talking to the dog. Hey, what I said?
What did you say?
Hey. Stop scratching.
Stop scratching. Now you better start feeding that bitch some food shit.
Nah, she's
Look,
fat.
what kind of food is she getting? What kind of food is she getting fed? That dog looks kind of like a wiener dog, dude.
No, it's not a wiener dog. She's a Chihuahua mixed with a dog.
That Chihuahua look like she mixed with a Dachshund, nigga. What the fuck?
It's not Dachshund. It's not Dachshund.
Man, that Dachshund lab Dachshund, nigga.
It's a lab dog. God damn it.
It's a
It's
lab
one of these type
Dachshund,
of food.
nigga.
It's a Chihuahua mixed with a lab. This is a cage, right? That's what she.
You know how you should be feeding that dog, really? Really? You should be cooking chicken and rice for that dog, bro.
Oh, we do that, bro. She does that shit.
No, but
We
I'm
just don't
saying
feed
that's
her
the
a
only
lot.
dog. That's the only dog food you should be feeding her, though. Like chicken and rice. Maybe some
Trust
chopped
me,
up vegetables or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
trust me, bro. We do, bro. We feed her shit like that. We just
But
don't feed her a
what
lot.
I'm telling you though, is that dog food that you feeding the dog, that shit is 10 times worse than feeding the dog chocolate.
Nah, bro. I get natural shit, bro. You think I'm gonna get something that got chemicals?
You getting shit that only has those ingredients in it?
Has like real meat, potatoes, shit like that, beans, all that shit, bro. I don't get her like
What are the preservatives
fucking.
though? That's what I'm asking.
It's one of those
That's
what's
what you
that
gotta look
fucking
for.
brand, bro? I buy that one brand, bro, that they always saying like that's good for the dog and shit like that, bro. It's like I don't get no other brand. I get this one brand, and it's that brand right there, bro. Comes with
Hey,
rice
only brand you
and
should
meat,
be getting that dog is a
potatoes and shit
bag
like that.
full of rice and whatever food, chicken scraps that y'all niggas ain't eating. You feel me?
We do, bro, but we just don't feed her a lot of it because we don't want her to get used to human food, and
It's
then
not
she's not
human
gonna eat.
food.
Like the rice and chicken that we eat, bro, is fucking human food, bro.
That's not human food. That's food.
Cause then when we feed her the regular dog food, she won't eat that shit, bro. That's why we don't really do
Because
that shit like that.
that's not real food. Look, bro,
Bro,
I'm gonna
she
say like
dogs that shit up, bro. She eats
this.
all of it.
Because that's the only option, nigga. What the fuck you mean, nigga? Give that dog a steak and then boil that shit. What the fuck you think that dog gonna eat, nigga? Be dumb. Be dumb. Answer the question dumb. Go ahead. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Answer the question, Craig.
She's still gonna
Answer
eat
the
the
question.
goddamn dog meat.
She gonna eat the goddamn steak, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Dog know what the
Nah, she
fucking
gonna eat the
poison is,
dog meat.
nigga. Dog knows what the
She's
poison is.
she's bro.
You
It's natural
know,
shit, bro. It's
when my
natural.
uncle be cooking, Pinky be staring at this nigga mind fucking him. Feed me,
She
Seymour.
look.
She don't even be barking. Her
She
beady
look
ass
here
black
looking at me
eyes be
like
staring into your soul. You know what I want, nigga. I'm gonna get it. You can do this the easy way or the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You drop something, I'm gonna get it. Done deal. Little Hoover back right there. You know what I'm saying?
she doesn't want to drink it.
But shit, I'm gonna keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Hold up, y'all. Now, this is a part 2 of the last video that I just posted about Trump being Biff. It just made me think about the download I had about them not being able to get the outcome that they want. Like, somebody somewhere is going back in time and they keep trying to tweak something to not come to the outcome that is
I've been
inevitable,
came with this
right?
shit.
I think that whatever
I've
they
been
have tried
told
to go
people
back
Biff
and
was
do, every
Trump.
time they have figured out that in the end, the people are freed. Hear me out. I had that download. And when my brother just brought up Trump being Biff, and that making so much sense to Trump's life, and the mixed up stories that we have about what he had, and just so much shit about Trump fits Biff, right? It made me think about the things that I was hearing one day about time travel, because Spirit pushed me to go watch OA, right? I was pushed to go watch all this stuff during a time where I was asking what's going on, and Spirit was trying to get me to understand why is this a stimulation? Like, what is really happening? Why do I have fragmented memories, and why do they keep changing? Time travel is real, but it's also not what we think it think it is, and dimensions and other things are real too. I don't know, y'all. Let's keep digging, but I love when y'all do this to me.
See what she hasn't figured out the concept that what they put in the movies is the future. You know what I'm saying? I know you picked that shit up, King. Like what they put in the movie later on down the line, some years past, some years past, they culturally switched to that narrative. And nobody pays attention to that shit because they desensitize themselves to it. But hey, I'm just a messenger, y'all. It's a message. Don't shoot me out. Keep it moving, right? Keep it moving.
Friends, from now on, anybody wants a house, don't worry about it. Just pick the house you want. Everybody gets free food. Everything is free from this point forward. Everyone's going to vote for me. The problem is, after 2 or 3 years, the country is a disaster area. The country fails. They always do. It always does. So easy to sell. That first year, boy, you're the most popular. It's happening right now in New York and California. But you'll start living in squalor. You'll live in squalor. There will be no food. There will be no housing. There will be no military. There will be no law and order. There will be no nothing. There will be no nothing. You'll be a third world inhabitant in every way, and everyone will suffer or die. You'll suffer or die. That's what happens.
It's crazy.
See, he didn't have his hands. That's how you know it's not the real one. His hands are on the side. He was just ducking it. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of flapping his freedom wings, he was just ducking it.
Oh no, it didn't really sound like him though.
It didn't sound like it was like green screen and shit. He had a blue tie on.
Yeah.
Not real Trump.
Yeah.
Real talk, we don't have government anymore. No. We have sovereignty. If a police calls you a sovereign citizen, that's the oxymoron. Can't be two things at once. You're either a sovereign or you a citizen.
Yeah.
Police are sovereign citizens because they work for the state as a citizen. You get what I'm saying, right? They work for the state as a citizen. That makes you a sovereign.
All right, get in your bed. Ain't no
Citizen is a slave that works for it. You a citizen, you a slave to the system. Let's keep it moving.
The secret of the hot springs here is that you can go to any of these fountains and get the mythical silver water of the ancients for free. It's a 4,000-year-old geological anomaly. Can't be found for sale anywhere else or not. And by the order of President Andrew Jackson himself. It's available for the public use for the greater good 24/7. Mountain Valley water, which is sourced near the main springs here, has been the choice of presidents for over a century. This and similar mineral waters were also the choice of early American elites, like John D. Rockefeller, who demanded it, not only for his drinking water, but also his bathing water. And various scientific studies have shown the benefits of using mineral waters. And the waters from this region are imbued with those minerals like quartz crystal, concentrated crystal sedimentary rock called novaculite. It can only be found here in the Ouachita Mountain region. It was formed by an organic material accumulating in an ocean basin over 400 million years ago. That material was subject to geologic forces, baking it at the perfect temperature, making it a perfect crystallization of life itself. The six-sided symmetry of quartz crystals is said to open a portal to the celestial realm. When the government first locked down and capped off these springs, the town rioted and literally threatened an armed uprising against the park superintendent, which is why he decided to create a free government bathhouse. The human body is over 70% water. It stands to reason that using a special water can have a special effect. And the truth is, all the springs here in the Ouachita Mountains have that potential. The commonly known meaning of the word Ouachita is good hunting. But the lesser known meaning of the word is sparkling silver water. This area is essentially one giant crystal filter for rain. But the Native American people weren't the only ones who held these springs sacred. One of the most important figures in the first human civilization of Sumer's pantheon was a deity that specifically represented subterranean waters. The underground springs and aquifers have been held as sources of fertility, magic, agriculture, and civilization by ancient peoples around the globe for millennia.
Gotta start getting in these hot springs, man. I wish we had some like spa type shit around our house, man. I'm definitely trying to go. Nice.
Good morning, folks. Welcome, observers. It is Saturday, June 27th, 2026, and today we're seeing the sunspot situation enter Earth-facing territory. We've got a quake, Belkin back again, and 2 studies on climate in the same vein we're usually aiming for, and we're starting with our star.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and the saga of Palm Beach Pete continues. You know, Big E's doppelganger, brother, twin, clone, Big E himself. We're really not sure who this guy is at this point. Well, the story got a whole lot more.
All 13 colonies. This is going to blow y'all away. I'm telling you, this is going to rock the world, okay? All 13 colonies had rich black people in those colonies, rich black people, families, wealthy black families, all 13 colonies, and they all owned slaves, white slaves, not black ones, white ones. Yes, it was indentured servitude, okay? But they lived on the black man farm and they worked for the black man. And the only difference between a slave, it don't matter, you're still a slave as long as you don't, you can be a slave either way, but you're still a slave. But the point that 13 out of 13 colonies, all 13 colonies had black people own white slaves. Sure did. And they worked for them. Imagine that. Yes, when the Civil War was over with, the black rich, like Robert Johnson and that black woman in Louisiana that had all those slaves. Yeah, she had over about, I forget how many slaves, she had about 400 or 500.
Return of the Ancient Ones.
Telling y'all, man, they've lied to us about everything, my brother. And I'm not mad at the black man for this. I know I'm blaming this on the devil and evil people. Because it never bothered me. I don't care about color. But the fact that 13 colonies, out of all 13 colonies, there were rich people, black people in every one of those colonies that owned blacks and white slaves. I told y'all, we've been lied to. They want you and I to kill each other so they can control the country and dumb us down in school so we don't never learn our history. You know why we don't know anything about it? Because they hid it from us. Our politicians, the left, right, can you imagine all the black backlashes fixing to come from this? They've lied to us about everything, black and white. Satan is the prince of the power of the air, and remember the love of money is the root to all evil. Remember, mammon? Yeah, all the rich blue blades, I know who they were blue blades. They were the rich merchants that come over here and settled, or they were already here because there was a lot of black rich families in this country in the 1500s. So it was, and most of you chief and Indians were black people. Black color, I don't know what tribe, but they were blacks. They looked just like them. But they were Indians, so-called. And all the Indians had white slaves. The blacks had white slaves. The white man deserves an apology, don't you think, in the South? Because I'm fixing to pray about it, amen?
I don't think they deserve an apology, my guy. We weren't treating our slaves like y'all was treating y'all slaves. We was feeding them. We wasn't beating them. We wasn't mistreating them. The niggas had a little cotton 4-3 hots. You know what I'm saying? This dude had the game wrong. He thought he had one. He thought he was cooking, huh? That motherfucker need to get a grill though, man. That nigga got gingivitis. Shit.
Hey man, we eat motherfuckers like him anyway.
I'm not eating none of that shit. Tell you what,
bro, that's what
Kyle and them do. I wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah, We did that same thing too, bro. Hyenas, we did that same thing too, bro. We did it.
Yeah, I'm a lizard people myself. I was not. I was a
Yeah.
cat person, my guy.
hmm
Mhm.
we have revenge, you know, for what the fuck they
Yeah,
did,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We have revenge too. It's called fucking they ladies. That's why they got
Yeah,
black
yeah,
babies.
no, we cut the head off. Yeah, we cut the head off, right, and then we chop the body up and we put it on the grill. This is why we got the word barbecue for a motherfucking reason, right? You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
shit, they had picnics because they was picking niggas up and draining the blood so they could drink it. Well,
Why, why,
and they
why
cut
you
the
think the
dick off.
word? Why you think the word barbecue
Animology,
came from, bro? But why you
animology.
think the word? But why you think the word barbecue came from?
I don't know where did barbecue come from.
It came from the natives, bro. Come in, motherfucker, chop the motherfuckers up and put them on the grill. Right, we cooked them, we ate them, bro. But what the fuck they did? Yeah, we did that too, bro. Yeah, we did that.
I don't know. You know what?
Polynesians, they did that
You
too.
probably right. I ain't gonna say that. You probably right because warrior would eat a heart. So I'm gonna say like this from the start. Uh, we come from a world where people came over. Yeah, they were slaves, but these people were criminals for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like they were slaves because they got kicked out of their own country for doing heinous crime. We indentured these motherfuckers. I don't know why. Um, and they bamboozled us and used our magic against us because they were studying us the whole time. We didn't know that they were studying us because we thought they were just cave folk. Let alone we didn't realize that monkey see, monkey do actually is a applicable term that we could use for these people. You know what I'm saying? So, but I like thank y'all for coming through. We did a little 3-hour show. You know how we do. Uh, shit, I'm gonna try to do like early ones during certain days because the late ones didn't come through on the early ones. You know what I'm saying? The other ones couldn't make it through. Like yesterday, I wasn't gonna do one because it was game day, but I did one anyway. But hey, appreciate y'all, family. Catch y'all on the next rip. Let's get it.
I had found enlightenment. I had become a Buddha, an awoken one. The mind has a terrible enemy. His name is Mara, and he seeks to tempt and destroy. If I did not fear death, death had no power. Watching the moon that long night, I slowly understood that the way to avoid suffering is to free yourself from wanting anyone or anything, to be ready always to give and receive. I had found enlightenment. I had become a Buddha.
Free. Yeah, man. Y'all become Buddha with me.
Yes, sir.
Catch y'all on the next rip.
Hey, and nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. We're still the kids we used to. I put my to see if I still. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of.
Mars. Only a fool would include his own death as part of a plan. Young lady.
Mars so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave her, she gon' die. Well, bitch, you done with life. Okay.
is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power